Okay. We good? Maybe. I think we're good. Sorry, this is my like second or third time bringing up a broadcast instead of just starting one. So just making sure I was doing it right. Because yes, I did plan this one for a couple weeks. I think I just put it up yesterday though, so we'll see. Yes, it says we're live. Cool. Hey everyone, it's Rain, and today we are back with more Honkai Impact 3rd. Today we are pulling for Miracle Magical Girl Sirin. Yes, that is a mouthful of a name, but I don't care. I really love Sirin. She's one of my most favorite characters in the show. Oh my god, that was a butchering mess. Ugh. She is one of my favorite characters in the game. We've seen her and we've seen her presence and impact on the game for a very, very long time. Since like chapter 1, when Kiana had those dreams with Herrscher the Void and all that kind of stuff. She was in the comics. She was such a big threat. But this is just like kid her wanting to be a magical girl, I think. I didn't really get to play that event last chapter or last update all that well, so I'm pretty sure that's all it is. It's like another timeline version of her where just her kid self wanted to be a magical girl, which is really cute. She is technically a welfare, which means she will be in the treasury, so she's a completely free unit, but we're pulling for her today. I want her enough to pull for her, so that's what we're gonna be doing. There's a new event up too. But there's a couple new things that I want to talk about real quick. We are going to be doing chapter 38 some more today as well. Teresa's event is up, which I'm pretty sure leads to her being her adult form. I'm pretty sure. Clear Miracle. Yeah, let's actually do this. I want to try her demo. She is a Fire S rank, and her Stigmata are also free, so she's a very free-to-play friendly unit. Miracle Magical Girl is a mech type. She's mech type? I thought she'd be bio or psychic. Is it just because we haven't had a mech type fire in a while? They're like, yeah, just make her mech. It's fine. She's very smooth. Okay, now she has both scissors. You can store up to 2 stacks of Starry Faith. Open a slot, hand attack, beginning to charge. Okay, so there's 2 charge attack levels that you have to start storing up. Do a charge attack to release the stored stacks. Damn! That is so fun. Wait. It's so easy to get it. Is she a charge attack spammer? She has to be. With the little mirror in her hands. Oh. Oh, we're using a triple S version of her too, which actually shouldn't be that hard to get. I usually stop at double S for the treasury units, but I don't know, I might go triple S. We got the Premiere collab coming out soon too. I'm kind of surprised that it didn't come out first. Ooh, you see her ult? Well, that was cool. Go, boom, boom, boom. Oh. switch in. Ooh, that was... She does some really easy damage, too. And her ult's only 100. Oh my god. Her ult's like really easy to get. I wonder if her scissors change depending on which weapon you have. Or is it always just her weapon with the chakram like embedded into it? It just looks weird. Because that's all it is, right? She's controlling the chakram to control the scissors. Evasion skill. Use K to dodge. Then use GA as a counterattack. Okay. And then use her weapon skill. Ooh, okay. What did I do wrong? 1, 2, 3, 4. Weapon skill. Okay, that's her combo. Charge attack, charge attack, charge attack. Weapon skill? So if you have her weapon, she just has more damage. That's awesome. Like, way more damage. It's like a PE Durandal, where her weapon literally just gives her more damage at the end of her combos. That's actually really nice. What's up, Galaxy? Welcome. How are you today? Alright, let's claim that. Alright, let's look at her best team synergy. Yeah, makes sense. Her sure truth is in every team nowadays. So glad I got her. Okay. AI-chan will now show you how to unleash Miracle Magical Girl's full potential with the team energy synergy. First, use her Surge Truth weapon skill, Extreme Form, then perform a special form combo and Chrono Navi. After QTE, use Chrono Navi, special weapon skill, and knock back on the chakram. Alright. Now we use the ult. Okay. So it's a 1, 2, 1, 3. Although if you count Sirin as the 1, then it would be 2, 3, 2, 1. Are you guys planning on getting Sirin, even though she's free? You guys don't even have to pull for her, which is awesome. Alright, time to start the gacha, guys. I know she's free, but I don't have time to grind, so we're gonna try and get her. But we are gonna try and get her weapon first, so it's not that big of a deal if we don't get her, because I can eventually get her for free. We're gonna go for the weapon. Alright, so let's switch in one of the magical girls. Let's switch in Herrscher Riesenborn, yeah? I don't know. Celia, I love you, but I gotta switch. Seal, let me switch, please. I want to start the gacha. Oh my gosh, Seal. I know I haven't talked to you in a while, but come on. Oh my god, Sele. Sele, would you please just get off the bridge? Please and thank you. That took way too long. Okay, let's switch in Magical Girl. I love them. They're so cute. Alright. Here we go. So, first things first, we are going to be pulling for her weapon. Hopefully we can get it, I don't know, first, second try. And if we do, you know, don't get it the first try, then I would really appreciate one of her stigmata. If the game wishes to be nice. Please and thank you. Here we go, guys. First 10 pull. I haven't played Honkai in like 2.5 weeks. Yeah, I mean, Honkai Star Rail and a lot of other games have been coming out. I get it. Come on. Hey, I will take... We put Bronya on the bridge and we got Bronya. I will take it. It just means I don't have to craft that one. Awesome. Alright. Take 2. Let's go. We are looking for her weapon. Please and thank you again. I have a feeling it's this one. We're gonna get it this time. Let's go! Oh my god. Well, we got an extra Bronya piece too. That was nice. Cool, 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 cool. That was amazing. Thank you, game. Thank you for making that easy on me. Let's try and get Sirin. We have 1 ticket, so let's use it. Nothing. Okay. 10 pull, here we go. Can we walk away with Magical Girl Sirin without having to spend our treasury? Thank you, game. It was the first card. It was the first card. Oh my god. Let's go. Oh, I love when the game's nice to me. It's not nice to me usually. Let's try and get another stigmata so I don't have to craft them all. Lesson learned, just put a magical girl on the bridge. Oh my gosh. Okay, maybe I put... Maybe let's take Bronya off the bridge. Yeah. We've gotten 3 Bronyas. I don't have the other 2 magical girls, but we can put Sirin on. Oh, that's so cute. Alright, let's not get Bronyas again, please. Oh my god. I am cursed with Bronya. I love Bronya, but I'm literally cursed with her. I can't get anything else, guys. Last temple. Can we get something new? got the weapon again. Oh my god. I'm gonna just say I still got pretty lucky overall. I mean, honestly, I think I did. So let's make a wish and try and get Terry's. I'm pretty sure this is the better one. I'm pretty sure tea is really good for her, so let's make a wish. Awesome. I know it has like a 90% success rate, but it's still nerve-wracking. Okay, well, I've already made my wish, so either way, we're stuck with what we got. I only have to craft the bottom one now, so I'll take it. What is the requirements to craft it? Let's take a look. Stigmata. Bottom. Oh, I don't have any. 140 of the highest grade ones. I have these. I have one of these already. So what I'm gonna have to do is take that one and craft it up. Well, we can get 4 of these. Great. And I'm just gonna have to start grinding for these. Not a big deal. It'll take like 2 weeks, but I'll get it. And then we got her weapon. Awesome. Oh shoot. I haven't needed Honkai cores in forever. I hope I can get enough. If I can get 2 from here. I can get 1, 2 from here. Grab these. I can get some from here if I transfer some of these over. We can upgrade it 2 more times. And it's just enough. Awesome. Good luck if you guys are going to be pulling for her. She is a very free-to-play friendly unit. You really just need the weapon, so good luck if you are going for it. So close. I'm going to pre-arm it as soon as possible, too. But first things first, let's go Sirin. Rank you... not rank up. Oh my god, it's been so long. Level up. Okay. 54, very nice. And 77. We are what, 3 away? Unlock. Quick level up. I'm gonna be broke before I finish this. I do not have that much money. So I think I'm just gonna unlock everything first and foremost. And then we can get into the real stuff. Yeah, I'm broke. I can't even unlock everything. Okay. But anyway, guys, there is a spending event out right now, by the way. I don't know if you guys are aware, if you guys are going to be pulling for her. I mean, I don't really think it's that worth it of a spending event. It's just Mobius and Silverwing. But if you guys are, I'll show you guys what it is, if I can find it. Here, this. So these are the rewards. Big two are, of course, Mobius and Silverwing tokens, and then you get some crates as well. I, of course, got them because I pulled. Obviously, we're going to go Silverwing. And then we're going to go that. 100. Nice. Oh, I own all these. Alright, well, open that. Valkyrie, who has a thing above their head. Rank up. Anyone else? There is someone else, but who? Who has the dot? Is it Silverwing? It's Silverwing. Nice. Silverwing is now S2. Nice. Best girl got an upgrade. Anything else? Explain that. Alright, so we're going to be starting chapter 38. Me couldn't. Could have been broke. I don't need her. Yeah, she's a fire DPS. You guys gotta remember, she's not as good as Hersher of Finality because, you know, Hersher of Finality will be the best for this year before the Power Creeper. So, Sirin is really just a free-to-play version, or a more free-to-play friendly version of Hersher of Finality. So, you really don't have to worry about it. She's not, like, super important or anything like that. I just really love Sirin, that's why I wanted her. Is she in Elysian Realm? She is. That's awesome. Get some more coins. I don't really like the new Elysian Realm. I know a lot of people do because it's faster. But I don't know. I really liked running through it all those times. Instead of night, day. I mean, I guess I could do... Ooh, Siren's in there. It's not leveled yet, though. Maybe later. Alright, so let's go back and let's jump into chapter 38, guys. Lone Tower, Fallen Star. Because I think we might actually get to the Hersher of Rebirth stuff today. Which is going to be crazy, and I'm really excited for it. So, let's start. This is right where we left off. Sele? I'm okay, Sele.
あの子はもう一度高等の賢者に関わる空間に干渉したみたい。
It looks like the person's interference with space and reality to this state again.
多分賢者が思い出を見せてくれた時から彼女も一緒に入ってきてたんだと
I
思う。
think that person followed us when the
重要な
stage
場面
started
にな
showing
るた
us
び
her
に彼
memories.
女は現れて
She appeared
私た
at
ちに
every key
自身の
moment.
観点を注ぎ込もうとしてるの。
It's Vita, right? It has to be Vita. She's the only other main character that has like appeared that we know is a little suspicious.
あんな風に自由に意識空間に侵入で
Is
きる
Vita like the actual sage or
きっと
something?
以前
And
私の前でゼーレのふりをしたやつ
Is
と同
trying to
一
get like
人
a
物だと
title
思うわ。
back?
式の律者と会ったら
Being
ど
able
ん
to
な
jack
反応する
into
か
the
見てみ
mind
たい
space
わ
at
ね。
will. She must be the same person that disguised as you. I'd like to see what's going to happen to her if she runs into the Hersher of Sentience.
でも彼女が一体どんな目的を持ってるのか
We
わ
still
からな
don't
いまま
know
だね。
what she's up to. How come no one told me there was a Genshin stream that happened today? I didn't realize you didn't know. It was very good. I still can't really do reactions because my camera's broken, so I ended up just watching it. And yeah, it was really good. I really loved it. If you guys want to talk about it.
High heavy?
It honestly looked really cool. I like the whole prison inner... I don't want to say prison break, because it's like infiltration mission that we're going on. It's cool.
まさかまだ漁師の海にいた時の
But it has something to do with the Sea of Quanta.
近くまで行ってみよう。
Let's go, Sele. Which video? Because there's been like 8 in the past couple days just from everyone. Oh, I see. You're not here. A shadow from a foreign universe. I've lost because I failed to account for your existence.
私も驚いてるよ。
I'm also very surprised, nameless sir.
まさか誕生した瞬間
I
に
didn't think that I'd
あな
meet
たのような個体と
an
出会うなんて
an entity like you right after I was born. Right after you were born. I get it now. Why didn't I think of it? The birth of an abnormal... Wait, this Sealy is an abnormal stigmata as well? By the woman's actions. No, perhaps a Victor cycle. But I'm very curious. There's no bad blood between us. Why would you try to harm me?
あなたは誤解して
You
る
misunderstood me.
別に特別な
There's
理
no
由なんて
special
ない
reason for this.
ただ
It's only
漁
because
師の海
the
の
space
空
of the
間
Sea of
が安定
Quantum
してい
isn't
ないだ
stable.
け
Oh, so she's like, oh, I saw you. This place isn't stable. I'm gonna kill you. Isn't that fun? Woohoo!
私の本能は生き残ること安定した空間と自身の原点に帰るためには比較的
Was I right?
穏やかな空間と
Did I call it
十
about
分なエネル
breaking
ギーが
child
必要
out?
なの
I think we're trying to figure out what's going on. Because Nouvellette gave us false charges and sent us to the prison to find out what was happening. And why... And try to figure out what the false charges were about. I don't think we're specifically breaking child out, but we might have to. Is kind of the vibe I got from it. At least that's what they said in the trailer. The Unity bid. I don't know. I watched the couple that Thomas sent today. But they were about total drama and stuff like that, just random stuff. So you took energy. So you took energy from this space. From me without so much as a warning. Oh my god. Purposely to survive the Sea of Quanta. What's the difference between what you want and what I want?
うんあなたを見習ったから
Yes. I learned this from you.
知ってると思うけど私たち
You
生
should
婚生
know
命
that
体は
as a Stigma
生
life,
まれた
my
時に
core
一番の本能に従うの
instincts
それは
from birth is to learn.
私の誕生を促してくれたお姉ちゃんのおかげで
My sister who
生き残
enabled
り
my
たい
birth
と
and
いう本
awakening
能が目覚
my
めた
survival instincts,
そしてあ
and
な
you
た
have
のおかげで
awakened and
略奪の本能も目覚めたんだ
takes things to another level
環境から資源を手に入
to
れ
obtain
自
resources
分の
from the
体を構
environment to
築
create
す
your
る
own body.
幾千万年もの
Humans have been
間
doing so for
人類
millions
は
of
ず
years.
っとそうし
No?
てきたでしょ
Is that so? Then I suppose I should thank you for having a chat with me.
どうそこにいる二人
Are
の
the
せい
two
で
Sealies there doing?
ここまで来てようやく本当の
Now
意
do you
味で
understand the
全ての
entire
経緯を
situation?
知ることができ私たちのためにこ
Well
の
then,
茶番を用意して
thank you so
心
much.
から感謝するわ
Wait, isn't chapter 38 where Seely was supposed to meet the Seely from Honkai Impact 3rd and Honkai Star Rail? That was advertised for chapter 38, right? Are we gonna meet Seely from Honkai Star Rail, I wonder? I'm calling it as a win. Although Grey Serpent got what he deserved. But I think compared to the blasted Malice, you're strangely more intolerable than him. I thought the two of you would understand if I showed you my motivations thoroughly. Understand? When you wake from the safety of this dream, the sage's authority will be completely passed to you. I still don't believe that it's the best solution for any of us. I know. You don't agree with the inherence of the sage authority because you don't trust that we can pay the price for such responsibilities. But, as we said before, we have prepared ourselves. And our determination won't lose to the likes of you. Trust and determination are not important. I merely think that between your inherent of the sage's authority and me absorbing the artificial life's energy, there's no difference. But from perspective, what both of you said has indeed... What? And because... Is she saying that she's gonna try and stop us? Or she's gonna... I'm so confused because she's like, it's no different, we're the same, blah 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 blah. But your determination and motivations, it's warmed my heart a little bit. But I still get like serial killer vibes from this Seely, so I don't know. No, that was never gonna happen in this chapter. And because of the instincts of wavering, I thought that of an idea that can be learned from you. It's not? So, what was that advertisement about? Was it just to show off that there's another Seely? Ah, being attacked. They're still talking during the combat. Again, I can't read it. We're so zoomed in too. This is the same boss that we fought as Bronya in the Quanta originally in chapter like 12. Why? Just for advertisement? No, that was just never gonna be a thing. Oh shoot. I was reading chat, I thought we were done. Nice. You. Hi. Mistelin. Finally remembered. To the end of the dream has trapped us in so long. I'm sorry, but I had to defend the sage's influence. We've already noticed another abnormal stigma, but we need to make a lot of preparations to target it. And thanks to the sage's that we
この
managed
やんちゃ
to
な子を
capture
捕らえられたのは
that cheeky fellow.
もちろん
Of course,
隙を作ってく
you
れた
guys'
あなたたちの
contribution
おかげで
created
も
an
あるわ
opportunity too. So all of this was so you could capture the abnormal stigmata because you knew it was going to attack us in our dream. Misslin, you're kind of scary sometimes. She's like playing 4D chess when we're just trying to figure what the frick is going on.
あなたも彼女たちと同じ考えを持ってるの？
Do you agree with their
お姉ちゃん。
perspective, sister?
私はた
I
だ
only wish that
私たちが
they
生
can
き残れ
continue
る
to
よ
live.
うに。
すまない
Sorry, but I
だ
cannot
が
let you do as you
もう
wish
これ以上
anymore.
自由に私たちは
We must
二つの世
stabilize
界
the
を
two
安定さ
worlds,
せなければならない
and your selfish behavior
世界の規則を破壊して
violates
し
this
まう
universe's rules.
私は
Before her twin, abnormal stigmata could finish, the sage used the last bit of her powers. After that, the light from the two non-human existences disappeared.
やっと消えたのかしら。
Finally exterminated. Damn, Veliona.
そんな
Damn.
物騒な言葉は使わないであげてあの子
Don't
は
use
しばら
such
く帰るべ
dangerous
き場所
words
に
so
戻っただけ
recklessly. That child
そうで
merely
しょ？
returned to where she could now go from now on.
彼女を精魂空間に回収したって
You
こ
sent her
と？
back to the stigmata space, right?
つまり
So
あなたたち
before
は
all
今まで
this, you guys already
彼女
knew
の
her
存在と
existence
正体を
was...
よく知ってた。彼女は
Who
一
is
体
she?
何が？
彼女のことは
I call her
意志
abnormal
精魂
stigmata 15.
00155と呼んでるわ
She was born as an abnormal
意志精
stigmata
魂00145
of number 14,
二
who
人
is
が
a
よく知っ
sage.
てる
You guys are
高
familiar
等
with.
の正確に言うと
Actually speaking,
私
I
が
caused
ゼー
some
レたち
changes
を
when
両
I
親の海
lured
に
the
引
two
きず
of
り
you
込んだ
into
時
the
に
Sea
生
of
じた
Panta.
波動で
And as a
長い
final
過程の最後の濃度と
of
して
long process,
彼女が生まれたの
hastened her birth? So, Button, you were tracking down the sage and brought us here to help the sage like rest in peace. You actually created the 15th one too. So, in trying to solve the problem of number 14, you created the problem of 15. Okay.
自身を犠
I
牲
feel
に
like
して
Miss
世
Lin
界
just
を維
causes
持する
problems
高
wherever she
等の賢
goes,
者が
but at least she tries to fix them.
今まで抑えてきた生を求める本能が剥がれてそのせいであの子は全てを阻止するようになったの
The sage who has sacrificed
あ
herself
くまで私の
to
推測だけど
sustain this universe,
事
her
実と大
survival
して違わないは
instincts
ずよ
had been suspended, gradually faded, and she came to stop all of this. It's only an assumption, but it should have never rather
異種
occurred.
精魂から生まれた異種精魂。シベリア
An
人はみん
abnormal
な
stigmata
幻
that
か人
created
形が好き
another
なの
abnormal stigmata. Oh my god.
あら私に対する信頼はまだそこまで悪いものじゃないはず
I
よ
don't think
ね
I deserve so much mistrust. Yes, you do. I love you, Air, but you are so shady.
君たちがつけた定義を
I cannot fully
まだはっきり
grasp
と
the
説明できないが。
definition of this, but
彼女は私と
I
同
can
じ
feel
根
that she
源を持
shares
ってい
the
るこ
source
と
of our
は
origin.
だから彼女はお姉
That's
ちゃ
why
んっ
she
て
called you
呼んで
sister.
たんで今までのことはさてお
The past is the past.
あんな危険な存
But
在だったし
you know she's a dangerous,
彼
and
女を
yet
塔の中で
you
自由
still
に行動
allowed
さ
her
せてた
to do as she wished in the tower.
それについては
I
私
didn't
も
know
よく
about
知ら
this
ない
either.
わ
I didn't think she would appear here.
でも今考えてみると
But in hindsight, this is
これは
probably
賢者様の
another
もう一つの保険ってとこ
insurance
ろ
of
か
the
しら
sage. I suppose it's because
何しろ
I'm difficult to trust.
私世界の規則に関わるこ
When
と
it
であ
comes to
る
this
限り
universe's rules, I
君
must
の判断に
confirm that
不
your
純物
judgment
が
is
含まれ
not
ていないと
clouded by
確認し
your
なければな
other
らなかった
factors.
だから彼女にゼーレ・フ
So I
ェレライ
once
に対
gave
する
her a
特別
responsibility
な
to
検証を
analyze
してもらっ
Silly,
たんだ
Veliona, and the other way.
ただまさか彼女が君たちの肉体と精神を攻
But I
撃す
didn't
る
think
と
she'd
は
go
思
as
わ
far
なかっ
as to
た
attack your body and mind.
それじゃあ彼女があの時とその後
Then,
に私たちに
what she
教
told
えた
us
ことは全部本当の話なんですか？
at and after the time we
こ 高等の賢者
The
になる
sage
と
must always
永
remain
遠に
inside the
塔の中
tower,
に残って
an
終わりの
endless
ない慰霊をしなけれ
constellation
ば
of
な。そ
souls.
して魂に引
And
導を
every
渡すた
time
び
you
に
guard a soul,
力が
you
少しず
lose
つ
a
なく
part
な
of
ってい
your
って
powers
最
until
後に
you're
は枯れて
ultimately
しまうことも
consumed. These are all facts?
不完全な賢者なら確かにそうい
For
う
an
欠陥
imperfect
は存
sage,
在する
those
わ。
flaws are true.
見ての通り今の賢者
As you
様
can see,
が
the
これほ
sage
ど
is
弱い
weak
の
now.
はさっき
Not
の
only
戦
because
いに
she
よる消
had
耗と
exhausted herself in the
力の
two
受け継ぎの
battles
せい
just now, but
でもその他
transferring
に
her power
普
daily,
段の異例も彼女の成
constellation
功
has
の
taken
力
away
を
a
大きく持っ
huge
ていく
part
の
of her stigmata powers.
何しろ
After
死
all,
後の世
the
界を
moon
照ら
rocks
す
that
月
illuminate
の
the
岩は
underworld require stigma
もとも
power.
と
今不完全な賢者ならって言ったよね。
You talked about an
じゃあ
imperfect sage
完全な
just
賢
now.
者ならどうなるの？
What about a perfect sage then?
正確に言うと
Actually,
私
I
にも
can't
わからないわ
confirm this either. As nobody
誰
has
も
ever
本
seen
物
a
の
real
高等の
sage,
賢者に会ったこ
perhaps
とがないん
you
だも
have
の
more freedom than
あ
her,
なたたち
or
は
maybe
彼女
you'll
より
remain
自由
trapped
に
in the
なれるか
tower.
もしれないしでも積極的に考え
But
る
from a
と
more
その
optimistic point of
違いは
view,
おそらく
the difference
ル
between
カ
the
前
two
後の
should
律
be
者と同じよう
similar
な
to
も
a
のでしょう
Hersher.
ね
Okay, so that's why she gets the name Hersher of Rebirth, even though she isn't a Hersher.
そう
Okay.
いうことなんだ。
Her powers are similar to one, where she can bend the laws of reality, but technically her powers don't come from the same place. Interesting.
わかった。
I understand.
私はただの部外者だけど、今の状況なら
Although I'm only
私
an
は
outsider,
喜んで高等の
looking
賢
at
者
the
の伝
situation
承を
now,
受け入れるよ。
I'll gladly accept the sage's inheritance.
もちろん
Of course,
私自身と
this
ゼ
doesn't
レを
mean
高
that
等に
I'm
閉じ込め
prepared
る
to
つもりなん
confirm
てないよ。
both Celie and
私た
myself
ちに
to
は
the
帰る
tower.
べき場所があるし、
We
待ってく
still
れてる
have
仲間たちも
somewhere
い
we
る
need。to return to, and companions who are waiting for us to
で
return.
も私たちの世界でデュランダルさんがかつて実現してみせた
But
ように、
just like in our
きっと
universe,
私たちも両立。
Durandal managed to do it.
うん
I believe
み
that
ん
we
な
can
が
also
幸
find
せ
a
になる方
solution
法を
to
見
achieve
つ
the
けられる
best
っ
for
て
both
信じてる
worlds.
から。
No, the best results for everyone.
そのために私は
For that,
高
I'm
等の
willing to
賢者
become
に
the
なって
sage first,
その冠と
to
枷を
accept
受
the
け入れるよ。
crown and the shackles of the sage.
そこまで考えてたから、
Silly.
あの
You think so too,
0015の
right?
話を聞い
Because
て
we've
も
already
私たちの心は揺れ動かなかった。あな
thought
た
so
もそう考
far,
えてるよ
we
ね。
were shaken by what 15 said.
あなたが選んだ場所は私が選んだ場所だもの。
The place you choose to be is where I will be too.
戻った時は
When
お
we
姉
get
さん
back,
たちに思いっきり大
we
口を
can
か
brag
け
to
ましょう。
Bronya and the rest.
そうか
I see. For the first time, the emotionless sage showed a sincere smile on her face.
それなら本当に
That's great.
この世界を代
On
表
behalf
して
of this universe,
礼を言うよ
I thank you.
この瞬間から
From this moment
君
forth,
たちは
the two
新
of
たな
you
高
are the
等の
new
賢
sage.
者だあとは
From then,
君たちに
I'll leave the rest to you.
任せ
The fog dissipated. A light shone to the land again. The light that entered fire and this universe. This transformed her authority process sincerely. So what do you guys think? Do you like this result of Celie basically becoming a ruler of another universe? After some time, others also began to rush to the top of the tower.
つまり以前の高等の賢者は力尽きた後に
So the
消え
original
たんで
sage
す
has
か？
exhausted her power, disappeared.
もう
Oh my.
私もここにいるってことを
Don't
忘
forget
れ
that
な
I'm
いで
still here.
彼女の力はもうほとんど残ってないけど
Barely has any power
彼女を
left.
聖
I
魂空
can
間
sustain
に回
her
収することで
existence by
そ
sending
の
her
存
back
在
to
を
the
守るこ
Stigmata
とはで
space.
きるもちろん
Of
しばら
course,
くは外に
she
出
won't have
て
the energy
みんなに挨拶する気力なんてないけどね
in the foreseeable future.
賢者様の交代
I never thought
こ
I'd
ん
be
な
able
世
to
界レベルの
witness
大
a
事件を
phenomenon
こ
moment
の目
like
で見
this.
届けられるとは思
The
わなかっ
replacement
た
of
よ。
a great sage.
さっき紳士たちが町に
Everyone
戻
only
ってきたんだって。みんなもよう
Everyone
や
only
く落ち
calmed
着い
down
たよ。
when the oracles returned to
も
the
し
tower just
今この
now.
ことを教えた
I'm
ら
sure
きっ
it'll
と
cause
また
some
カオスに
commotion
な
if
るだろう
we
ね。
spread the news out.
ちょっと勝手に言いふらせないでよビタ。
Hey, keep this to ourselves, Vita.
いやいや
Of course.
さすがの
Even I
僕
can
でも言
understand
っ
the
ていい
weight
こ
of
とと
this
悪いこと
solution.
くらいこの前住人たちをなだ
I
めた
helped with
時だって
calming
結
the
構役
residents
に立っ
down
たよね。
previously, right?
正確に言うとあなたが担当した作業は私と
More
紳士
accurately,
以外の
the
分
outsiders of the area
約
that the
3% ほど
Oracle
しかあり
and
ま
I
せ
were
んでしたが
responsible for, you took on about 3% of the work.
だって僕
I'm
は
just
た
a
だの
normal
凡人
human
だ
after
から
all.
機
There's
械
no
や
way I'll
紳士に
be
負けて当然だよ。
on par with any machines or otherwise.
なんと言っても
Regardless,
この混乱の中
as
で役
someone
に立った
who
ものとして
contribute during the chaos,
新たに
I
誕生
should
した賢
be
者さん
allowed
を
to meet the
一
new
目
Miss
見てもいい
Sage,
んだよ
right?
ね。彼女にどんな変化
I'm
があったの
so
か
curious
す
about
ごく
how
気にな
things
る
will
んだよ。
change now.
確かに
You're
こ
right.
の目でゼーレ
Before
の
I meet
姿を
Sele,
確認するまで
I can
ミ
only
ステルが
believe
話し
that
た戦い
half
の
of what
後の
Miss
こと
Dylan
は
said before.
多く見
いいでしょう。
I don't know,
で
BRB.
はこちらへ。
I understand then. Please come with me.
ゼーレさん
Ah, it's Sele.
彼女
She's
は今
practicing the ability of
賢者の力で祈祷を
integrating
整えて
prayers and controlling
紳
the
士を
Oracle
刺激する
with the
練習を
Sage's
してる
power.
の。
もう一人のゼーレは彼女の中に戻ったの？
Did the other Sealy go back to her body?
いいえ、
No.
彼女は砂鉄の国に戻って
She returned to the country of
四季の
Iron
律者
Sand
た
to
ちと
meet with
合
the
流
Hersher
し
of
たわ。
Sentience. It's probably
あそ
more
この状
chaotic
況
there.
はセントソルトスノーよりもずっと混乱してる。でもとて
But
も優
that
し
child
く
is
て
gentle and
でき
compassionate.
る子だから。
I'm sure she'll
きっと
resolve
す
the
ぐに
problems
問題を
quickly.
優しい。
Gentle.
スーサナどう
What's
か
wrong,
した？
Susanna?
どうして困った顔をしてるの？
Why the troubled expression? No, I was just wondering if you're really
Mr.
thinking about the
さんが今話して
other
たのは
Silly. You can't
人
judge
は
a
見
book
た
by
目
its
によらない
cover.
もの。例えばキラも
Just like
見
Miss
た目とそれに反した性格のせいで私に様々な誤
Didn't
解
you
を抱いた
develop
んじゃ
quite
ない
a
かしら。
few misunderstandings about me because of my appearance and Constantian responsibilities?
こ
This is...
れはみんな待って。
Everyone wait, Great Sage.
Kenja-sama.
No, something's wrong with Miss Sele.
ゼーレ
Sele,
賢者の力
something's
が
wrong. The Sage's power.
どうしてこんな。
Sorry about that, I need a drink. As Sealy whispered, a red glow screen appeared up next to Prometheus.
世界の滅亡を知らせる警報。
Doomsday warning. It can't
嘘だ
be.
よね。
Is
こん
it
なに
already
すぐに
starting?
高等な賢者の力を統合させれば。
Didn't you say this
そんな
sort
こ
of
とは
thing
もう
wouldn't
起きないんじゃ
happen
な
as
かった
long
んで
as
す
she
か？
integrated the Sage's power?
でも
But why?
ゼーレさんの様子を見る限り
Looking
そ
at
の力は
Sele,
私たちを
it
助けよう
doesn't
と
seem
して
like
る
the
とは
power
思え
is
ま
helping
せん。
us at all.
ミステル
Miss
こ
Lynn,
れもあなたの企
is
み
this
なの。
also part of your plan? This is quite...
これはこんなやり方で無実を
I
証
don't
明
wish
したくないけど
to
見て
prove
る
my
と
inherence in this way.
異常の
But
影
as you
響を
can
受けて
see,
るのは
not only Sealy is
ゼーレ
affected,
この世界の核心である規則に近づいた人は影
it
響を
seems
受
that
ける
those who
みたい。
approach the core rules of this world are also affected.
確かに
Indeed,
私たちはある力の反
the
省を
power
受
is
けて
turned
いま
against
す。
us. Furthermore,
もしもし聞こえてる
hello, hello, can you hear me?
セーレ
Sele?
式の律者
Hersher
何があったん
Fenton,
ですか？
what happened?
セーレは大丈夫ですか？
Sele, is she alright?
大丈夫じゃないけど
I can't say she is, but I can still do
耐え
this.
られる
Hersher of Sentience, don't interfere.
ほらこんな感じなんだ
Look at that.
何らかの
Even
力
though
に抑えられてるけど意識はまだはっきりし
Suppressed
て
by
る
some sort of power, she's very conscious.
問題があるのは彼女だけじゃなくてね
But she's not the only
医師
one
博士
facing
や
problems.
あの鬼火たちの調子も急に悪くなっ
The
たんだ
conditions of Proof Rock and those other souls suddenly got worse.
賢者の力とやらに問題があるのかもしれ
Proof
ない
said
って
that some,
医師博士
maybe
が
some
言って
of
たけ
the
ど
sage's power went wrong.
何か心当た
Do
り
you have
はあ
any
る
idea about that?
確かに高等の
Yeah,
賢者
something
の
is
力
wrong
に
with the
問題
sage's
が
power. No, rather the problem is with the
力に問題
power.
があるというより
It's more
その効果がなくなったんです。
accurate to say that the power isn't working.
この力は
This
世界
power
の規則
seems to
の
be
制限を受けてるみたいでみんなの足手まといになってしまってます。
constrained by the world's rule and has become everyone's liberty. You mean
今回は本当に私
it
のミ
was
ス
an
ね。
oversight on my part?
でも確かに今の私たちの状況をうま
But
く
it can
説明
explain your
して。
situation.
あの
I don't understand anything you two said.
つまりね、
We're
高
saying that
等の賢
replacing
者の
the
交代という
sage
プランで
will
は
not solve the crisis
2つの世界が直
that
面
the
して
two
る
worlds
危機を
face.
世界は壊れ続けてる。
The world is still collapsing,
そして私たちは
and
巻き
we
込まれる
are
運命
fated
な
to
の
be
よ。
caught up in this. But why? But why? It's not really telling us anything. I don't know what any of that is. I still have not figured that out. And back, BRB. What? Okay. Oh, are we fighting against these things again? Oh, damn. Are we gonna say there's like more than what we can handle? Yeah, there's so many. These things are tough though, damn. And that's only one. Oh my god, it has those wings on its feet are hands. Ew. Why'd they make them so creepy? Lucky that I can still hear and
ま
help
だ誰
them.
も紳士を向かわせることも異例を行うことも今の状況を緩和するだけで
But
根
it
本的な問題を解決でき
commanding
な
the
い。
oracles or consoling souls, their help is minimal and they cannot set things
それ
right.
に負担がどんどんひどくなってて
And my burden has grown.
大丈夫よ
It's okay,
ゼ
silly.
リー。そっちの負担は考
You
え
don't
な
have
く
to
て
worry
いいから
about my burden.
こうするって決めたからには
Since we're doing this,
最後まで
we
全
shall
力でやり通しましょ
follow
う。
through to the end.
ゼリーさん、大丈夫
Silly,
ですか？
are you okay?
うん、なんとか耐えられてる。
Still holding on?
外の様子はどうなってるの？
How's it going outside?
無事とは言えませんが、多
Can't
少
say it's
の時間
peaceful,
は
but
稼げ
at
て
least
い
we
るよ
brought
うで
some
す。
time.
スケちゃんの案内のおかげで住人たちに怪我はありません。
Thanks to Acity, people are going to be
こ
alright.
っちも心配いらないよ。
Not to worry about. Nothing to worry about on my side either.
この指揮の律者がいる限
With the
り
Hersher of
鬼
Sentience
火に対
around,
してアナウンスをするくら
broadcasting
い
the
楽勝
ghost
だ
is
からね。
piece of cake.
ですが
That
月の
said,
光
though,
がます
the
ます
moonlight is
暗
still
くなって
growing
いくの
dimmer
で
and
す。
dimmer. It's only a matter
一
of
人目
time
の
before
犠牲者が
the
現れる
first
のも
victim
時間
appears.
はいはいそんなの
Cut
み
it
んなも
out.
知ってるよ。
Say
医師
something we
博
don't
士には
really
問題
know.
を解決してほしいけど
You're here to fix the problem,
暗い話はしてほしくないな。
not break the moral.
とにかく二
Anyway,
人のゼーレがせっかく稼いでくれた時間を無駄にするわけにはいかないわ。
valuable time, and we can't let it slip by.
今は積極的に
We need
話し
to
合って
save
新しい
a.
対応策を決めましょう。
We need to have a constructive discussion and determine a few solutions as soon as possible.
では手短に
Then
ま
let's
ずは
cut
あ
to
な
the
たか
chase.
ら始めてくだ
Miss
さい。
Lynn,
ミステル、
you go first.
どうしました？
Don't you have
話したい
something
こ
to
とは
say?
ないんですか？
I thought you
元凶の
would have
一人と
something
し
in
て
mind since
何
you
か
were
案を
here.
思いついたのかと思ったのですが、
You were one of the
プロメ
culprits.
テウス、
Prometheus.
その
When you
話し
put it
方だ
like
と
that,
余
it
計
only
誤
makes
解さ
them
れちゃうじゃな
misunderstand
い。
me more.
でも一つ
But
だ
one
け
thing
は
is for
確かに
sure.
そうね。
I still try to
漁師の
share
海の冒
my
険者たち
thoughts
の前でなら
with you all,
もう
even
一
though
度腕前を
you're
披
more
露しても
experienced
構わない
travelers
が
in the Sea of Quanta than me.
少し前の状況を思
Let's
い出
look
してみ
back at
て
earlier.
二人の
Traveling
ゼー
between
レ
the
が
two
二つ
worlds
の世
has
界を
made
見
both
聞きし
series
たから
the second stage,
彼女たちは善人以
independent
外
of the
も
previous one.
そのせいで高等の賢者が
The
二人同時存在すること
coexistence
に
of
な
the
っ
two
て
stages
世
triggered
界の規則に
one
触
of
れ
the
てし
world's
まい
rules and
一時的に滅亡現象が
intensive
激し
on
く
the
なったのよ
collapse.
そして善人の高等の賢者によると
And just as the
彼女
previous stage
自身
said,
も世界の規
even
則を
herself wasn't
全部
fully
知ってる
aware
わけ
of
じ
the
ゃない
rules of this world.
当然だよ。あなたたちの話では
That's for sure.
彼女は申請した成
It's
功
like
な
you
んだ
said,
よ。
she was a
なん
newborn
でも知っ
stigma.
てるわけないよ。
How could she possibly know anything?
だから私たちは
earlier,
賢者は一人のみとい
We
う
thought
規
that
則
the
に
world
触れ
had
てしま
become
ったから
unstable because we broke
世
the
界が
rules,
不安定
that
に
there's
な
only
った
one
って
stage
思っ
at a
てたで
time.
も
But
事実がそうじゃなか
what
っ
if
た
that's
ら
not the case?
まさか他の未知の規則にも触れたと
Are
か言う
you
つもりじゃ
trying
ない
to
で
say
しょう
we
ね。
also broke another
だと
rule?
したらあなたの解説は随分と適当だわ。
That's a pretty wild guess.
適当かどうかはさてお
Wild
き
guess or not, the rules
大
governing
多数の
most
天然
natural
物の存
creations
在
are
を支配す
usually
る
very
基
simple.
礎この宇宙の物質分布
Just
は
like how
ビッグ
the
バンの際に
disturbance
起きた量
of
子
the
揺ら
masses
ぎ
of
で
the
決まりま
universe
したし
was determined
自
by
然界の
quantum
複雑な現象の多くも
fluctuations during the Big
単純
Bang.
な法則が
Oh my
様々
god.
な
Schrödinger loves to hear herself
も
talk.
しくは反転した
Why
ものな
can't
の
she
で
just say Big Bang, big problems? Oh my gosh. The most complicated natural phenomenon usually result from the integration of projects and inventions in a very simple
一
law.
者降臨のような
Throughout
ゲーム
human
の規
history,
則
there
に
have
近
been
いようなものも
no shortage of such rules of the game, like the Herschers. The existence of
終
the
焉の
cocoon
眉
of
の存
finality
在
has
は
also
それ
proven
が
that it
天
has
然の
not
システムではな
a
い
natural
ことを
system.
さすがシュレーディンガー博士ね
Dr. Schrödinger
と
explains
て
it
も
way
わかり
better
やすい
than
線
me.
でもキラ
But
少し
Miss
焦りすぎな
Tiara,
んじゃない
aren't
か
you
しら
anxious?
私が言おうとしてたの
I
は
tried to say
Saint
between Salt
Salt
Snow Holy
Snow
City and
砂鉄
the
の
country
国
of Iron Sand, there might
その
be
二つ
a
の世
large
界の
rule
間に
that's different from
もしかしたら
one
よ
of the
り
normal
膨大
bubble
で
universes.
普通高等の賢者は共存で
There's
きな
no
い
such thing as
もしくは
there can't be
高
two
等の賢
stages,
者は高等
or
から
the
出られ
stage
ない
cannot leave the
高等
tower,
の賢者だけ
or
が
only the stage
二つの
can't
世界
travel
を行
between
き
the
来
two
できるな
worlds.
今世界が滅亡しつつある
Even
と
the
いう
fact
事
that this
実自
world
体
is
は
collapsing is just
その唯
a
一の規則の外的表彰に
manifest
過
of
ぎないんじゃ
the
ないかし
signature
ら
rule.
最初から規則は一つだけ
There's only been
そ
one
の
rule
規
from the
則が
beginning.
あるから高等
makes
の
the
賢
sage
者
a
は壺
natural
に
part
は
of
まる
this
かの
world.
ように世界の一部に
And it
なる
also causes the
そして
world's
そのせいで
collapse.
ミステル
Listen,
その唯一の
what
規則って
do you think
何
the
だと思
singular
う
rule is?
それは
Well, I don't know.
は
Huh?
先にここに来ていた前任の高等の
Even
賢
the
者でさ
former
え把握
stage
していなかっ
who
たこと
came before us
私がすぐ
hasn't
に
gotten
理
a
解でき
clue.
るわけな
So
いでしょ
how am I going to be able to figure it out?
私はただ
I'm just trying to
みん
say
なに
before
伝
we
えたかった
find
の唯一の規
out what
則の
this
正体がわ
singular
から
rule
ない
is,
限り
there's
次
no
の
way
行動
to
プラン
determine
を
our
決める
next
こと
move.
はでその唯一の規則をどうやっ
As
て
for
見
how
つ
we
ける
do
か
it,
は
that's
私の
beyond
能
me.
力の範
My
疇を
best
超え
guess
てる
is
わ
that the world's collapse might result
私
in
に
the
で
two
きるの
bubble
は
universes
世界が
merging
滅
with
亡
each
すると
other
いう結果の
and
推
into
測くらい
oblivion.
結局のところ
After all of
世
you
界
said,
の終わりを予告した以
you
来
only came
何
up with
も
the
言ってない
prediction
のと
of
同
the
じじゃない
world is ending? What a waste of time.
確かに
Indeed,
指針のないコンパスを見つけただけで
was a
実用
compass
性の
without
あ
a
る貢
pointer.
献はまだできていないわでも今の私は
But I've done all I
確実
can.
に私があなたたちを
After all,
巻き込んだのだから
It was me
仕方ないで
who
しょ
got you into this
借りは
mess.
返
I
す
owe you.
逃す
その自覚はあるのね
That's very responsible of you.
ええ他
Let
に
me
補
think.
足と
Is
して
there
使える
anything
情
else
報は
I
ないか
need to add?
あ私がある手段を使って
I'll start with
二
how
人
I
の
worked
ゼー
my
レ
way
を
into
ここに
bringing
連
the
れ
two
てきた
Steelies
時の
here.
話かあの時
Back then,
二人
you
は
were
それ
sent
ぞれ
to
違う
different
世
bubble
界の泡に
universes,
入
right?
ったの
うん前任の
The
高等
former
の賢者
sage
が言うには
said
私た
it
ちを
was
見
to
本に
make
して
a
世界の分裂を阻止する手段を見つけるためにそうしたんだって 。
Stop the world from splitting.
え
Yes.
え、具体的に言うと量子の海で浸透を行う
The
私
way I
の方
portrayed the Sea of
法は
Quanta also works
超
near
空
the
子の虚数特異
imaginary
点の近くでも有
singularity
効
of
だ。
Nagasora. this
そ
got
れ
me
自体が
thinking
一つ
about
の疑
the
問点で
singular
もあ
rule.
る。でも今
What
話
I'm
したい
trying
の
to
は
say to point
あ
out
の
is
時賢者の求めを考慮した私は
quest, I
教会の
relax
浸透性を緩めたの。
the
そのせい
criminality
で
of the boundaries.
001号を誕生
This
し
may give
とある
rise
ハイ
to
ヘビの
about
死に
15's birth
それから
and the death of the certain gray serpent.
こう話しましょう。
Let me put it this
前
way.
任の高等の賢者が欲
What
し
the
かったの
former
は
sage wanted
人な
was
ら
a
ざるもの
template
と
for
人
a
類の良好なつながり、
for the harmony
互いに
between the
成長
humans
し
and the
合う見本
non-humans.
なの。
And
もちろん見本は
you
大
all
い
know
に
the
越したことは
more
ないでしょう。
templates, the better.
聖
What?
婚から生まれたゼーレの他にもう一人も同じ条件を兼ね備えてて、
As far as I know, there's one other friend with the same condition. You're thinking about the Hersher of Sentience.
あのね、見て見ぬ
I
ふ
was
りをして
trying
あ
to
げ
let
よ
it
う
go.
って思ったのに
How dare
自
you
分
bring
か
it
らそ
up?
の話よくもそんな目的のために私をここ
So
に
that's
飛ば
why
し
you
てく
trapped
れ
me
た
here.
ね。この偉大なる式の律者
The
様
mighty
は
Hersher of
飛び用
Sentience
の
as a
見本にし
backup
かならない
template.
って
そこを気にしてるんだ。
So that was the... Oh.
そうじゃないわ。見本である以
Oh,
上
they use Sentience
一人だけ
backup.
ってわけにはいかないの。
It's not like that. Since it's a template, you're not alone in that case.
最初私はゼーレの
At the
時と同
beginning,
じ
my
よう
plan
に
was to
あなたと
send
フカ
one
を
of
それぞ
you
れ
to
セントソルトスノー
send
と
one of
砂
you
鉄の
and
国に
Fuwa
招
to
こう
Salt
と
Snow
思っ
Holy
てたの。
City, and the other to the country of Iron Sand, just like the two
で
Sealies.
も計画の途
But
中で
something
予
went
想外の
wrong.
ことが起きた
Only
の
you
よ。
arrived, and Fuwa went
それは
missing.
は何を
What? You?
あ、いいえ、
Don't worry.
心
I'm
配は
not
いら
sure
な
what
いわ。
happened, but the
何があ
failed
ったかはわからないけど、
teleportation shouldn't
普
have
通
hurt
な
her
ら
in
転
any
送
way.
がし、今の負荷は固有世界に残ってるか、
As for what she...
それともどこかに飛ばされたか、どちらにしても
As
彼
for
女の
whether
実
she's
力
still
な
in
ら
the proper world
きっ
or
と問題はないで
teleported
しょう
somewhere
ね。
else, I think that she should be able to handle herself either way. That's
確
true.
かに
The old timer
あ
wouldn't
の
let
僕年
herself
人はあ
be
な
set
たレ
up
ベル
in
の雑魚がどうにかでき
rooms
る
like
つま
that.
り僕年
So you
人
mean
が
that
セ
the
ント
old
ソルト
timers...
スノーに来なかったのは例の唯一の規則と関係があるからっ
So
て
you're
こ
saying that the
と
old timer isn't ending up in Salt Snow Holy City has something to do with this signature rule.
さすが式の
Well,
律者
aren't you
ね。
clever?
その通りよ。
Yes, the difference
あ
between
なたと
Fuwa
負荷の
and
違い、
between
あなたたちと二人のゼーレの違いは
might be the
唯
first
一の規
key
則を
to
明
the
らか
singular
にす
rule.
る。さらに二人のゼーレが二つの世界から感知したさまざまな相違点と共通点も
And
加
the
えると
difference experienced
二
between the
つ目
two
の鍵
Sealies
も
in
手
this
に入
world.
れたも同然
That's
よ。
the second key.
確かにヒントになるなのです。
What you said is very inspiring, but
そんな蜃
with
気楼
these
のような発想だけで
unfound
は
theories,
唯
it's
一の規則の正体を推測するどころか
incredibly hard to prove the existence of the singular rule, let alone figure out what it really is.
確かに
Indeed,
まだまだ手
we
がか
need
り
to
が
know
必
more.
要です。つまり私
Which
たち
is
は
to
世界の
say,
秩序を維持しな
the
が
only
ら
way to
調査
protect
を行う
this
しかない。
world's order,
めんどくさいわね。
same time by carrying out an investigation. That's so much work.
スーサナ
Susanna, have you been able to follow what they've
君
been
は
talking about?
話の内容を理
Can you
解で
explain
き
it
て
to
る
me?
すみません。
Sorry,
私に
I'm
も
as
よ
in the
くわ
dark
か
as
ら
you
なく
are.
て。え君は
Aren't
彼
you
女
their
たちの
partner
仲間で
and the
唯
only
一の正式
official
なバル
Valkyrie
キ
here?
リー。そう言わ
When
れ
you
ると
put it like that, I
ます
feel
ま
like
す
I really
申し
should
訳なくなって
apologize.
きます。
もしかしたら唯一の規則に関する三つ目の鍵もあるかもしれないわ
But I don't have it.
私たちの中に
There's
手が
someone
かりを
among
知っ
us
てるの
who's
に
been keeping something
わざと隠して共有してない人が一
has
人
been
いる
keeping to
わね。
themselves something they know.
もちろんみんなを危険な目
I'll
に遭わ
certainly
せ
take
た責任は果
responsibility
たす
for leading you into danger, however.
私とプロメテウスを尾行して
For the following
漁師
Prometheus
の
and
海
me
から
into
この
the
世界
world,
に来たの
all
は
the way
誰だっ
from
た
the
か
Sea
し
of
ら。
Quanta,
会ってすぐに私を殺そう
who
とするなん
attempted
て
to murder me at first sight,
明らかに何かの
clearly
任
due to some
あるいは使命を持っているのは誰だと思う？
vocation.
そして今まで自分の本当
Who hid
の目
their
的を隠し
purpose
て
on coming here and kept
私とプロメ
assuming
テウスに
Prometheus and
矛
I
先を向け
for
続けて
everything?
あなたは一度も手
You
札を
haven't
見せてい
shown
ないわよ
us
ね。
your hand and cards.
漁
Have
師
you?
の海からの刺客
The assassin from the Sea of
し
Quanta.
ぐれキラ。
Shigari Kira. So she's an assassin? So the reason why she attacked him on first sight wasn't because of a misunderstanding. She legitimately was told to kill them, like that's her mission.
キラ先輩
If you think about it, it makes sense. She was locked out of the city within those like black flowers and everything. We shouldn't have set her free. Celia and Shusana are just too trusting.
どうキラ。
Have you any
何か異論は
objections,
ないのかしら。
Miss Kira?
遠慮なく
Feel free
反
to
論して
defend
構わな
yourself.
い。
言われなくても反論するに
Of
決まっ
course
て
I
る
got
わ
something to say.
認めたくはないけど
But
あなた
though
の
I hate
話
to
の
admit
全
it,
部が
what
デ
you
タラメっ
said
てわ
does
けじゃ
make
な
some
い
sense.
その通りよ
Yes, I got something about myself from all
個
of you
人
here.
的な個人的な事
Something
情
about yourself.
ええ
Mhm.
私たちのいる世界の泡
Wherefore I
と
wasn't sure of
直接
anything
的
to
な
do
関
with
係
this
があるか
bubble
どうかが
universe
確信できなかったの
we're in. I know it sounds
弁
like a
解し
bad
てるように
excuse.
聞こえるかも
I
し
was
れない
trying
け
to
ど
find a way to tell you this.
どう何しろ
After all,
この
since
行
we
動
got
に入
into
って
this
から
tower,
みんなは
everything
あま
has
り
seemed
暇
so
ではな
busy,
かったで
right?
しょなるほど
I see.
時間がない
Busy.
確かに便利で汎
That's
用
a
性
pretty
のある言い
convenient
訳です
reason.
あら気にしない
Don't
で。
mind her. She's
この
just
子は以前からこんな風に慎重なの。
mischievous
いい
like
か
that.
私は
I
キラ
trust
先輩の
Kiara
ことを
senpai.
信じてもこの世界
She's
の
been
泡に入
helping
って
us
から
since we've got here
キラ
into
先
this
輩は
bubble
ずっと
universe.
私たちを助
And
け
she's
て
given us a lot of
いろいろ適
practical
切なアドバイ
suggestions.
スそれに誰にだっ
Besides,
て過去があります
everyone has a past, and it's
本
very
人がそれを
normal
言おう
if
と
we
しない
don't
の
want
も
to bring it up.
普通みんな
You
本当に騙
are
されやすいわ
so
ね
gullible. Damn! Damn!
こういう時は感動的な場面のように抱きしめ合ってお互いの友情と信頼を称えるべきじゃないですか
Kiara senpai, aren't you supposed to stay together throughout tears and hold our friendship and trust above all?
青春ドラマの見過ぎよ
You've been
バ
watching
カ
too many of these
一
teen
応一
dramas,
人前のバルキ
stupid.
リーなんだから
As a
人
Jigsaw
を疑う
Valkyrie,
ことも
you should have
よ
less
く考え
trust
るこ
and
とも
more
大事よ
careful than
ずっ
that.
とはい
You're right.
すみません
Sorry,
キラ
Kiara
先輩
senpai.
まったく何の根拠もない
And I
先
don't
輩
get
を
how
信
you
用
two
しすぎよ
trust me so
今度テレサに
blindly.
会ったら
Next time I
ど
see
うしてあな
Teresa,
たたちを
I'll
こんな
ask her
風に
how you
育てた
turned
か
out this way.
ちゃんと聞かないとね
Because Kiana. Kiana seems to turn everyone into a power of friendship fiend. Legitimately, every time she's around someone, they just become power of friendship is gonna win everything. And that's what they do. Ugh. Just as she was grumbling, she reached out her hand and rubbed Celia and Susanna's hair. Senpai!
ふむ青
A
春ドラマ
typical
です
teen
ね
drama.
本当に面白い子たちだわ。
ちょっと笑
Hey,
ったり叫
what's
ん
with
だ
all
り
the
して
laughing and
一
shouting?
体何が
Don't leave
あっ
us
たの
out.
本
Back to
題に戻る
business.
わこれから私の知ってるすべての情
Next,
報
I'm
と
going to share with you
大体
what
半
I
年
know
前に
and
起こっ
what I
たことを
went
伝え
through
るわ
about half a year ago.
でも
席を外した方が
I
いいか
cannot
し
leave
ら
the room,
キラ
Miss Kiara,
知ってると思うけど
but you know I can still
Sekiを
hear you
外したと
from
しても
far away.
別にいいわ
Never
よ
mind, since you're
あな
probably
たが
not my
私のターゲッ
target,
トじゃないことは分かって
I
る
won't.
し聞かれても構わないから
You tried to kill her and you didn't even know if she was your target?
すべてはある死んだ世界の泡の話から
Everything
始まる
started with the dead bubble universe.
キラあんたはどう
What
思
do you
う
think, Kira?
予想よりも10倍くらいひ
This
どいわ
looks
ね
10 times worse than I expected.
つまり今回長老は
So
大
the
げさに
elder
言ってない
wasn't
ってことだよ
just
な
worrying over nothing, huh?
確かにその通りねむしろ
Not
か
at
な
all.
り控えめ
If
な言い
anything
方だっ
else,
たわ
they were being conservative.
でもこれが対応しなければならない危機だというのなら行きましょうニグラス
Senti?
面白い久しぶりに体を動かせそうだ
Um. I have so many questions. One, why do you look so much like Senti? Two, you're not Senti because you have boobs, and Senti doesn't. Sorry, I had to point it out. I'm assuming it's just similar eyes and hair. Oh, okay. Different reality version of Senti, maybe.
こいつら漁師の海でよく見かける種類と全然違うわね。
安心しな、あんたの相手にはならないさ。それに私のサポートもあるしね。ほう、肉体の強さと柔軟さが向上してる。さすが私の相棒だ。
ちょっと戦闘中に身体検査はやめてくれる？
ああ、ごめんごめん。一緒にいない場面が増えたからつい過去を懐かしいと思ってしまってね。
Ow, that hurt. Okay.
それもそうね。弾薬とデートする？
Right.
支援完了。
Alright, they're dead. Cool.
全部解決した？さすがキラと私だ。
Nigoroth. Your name is Nigoroth? I'll take care of Kira. I'll take care of Kira and I rock.
大して戦ってな
I
いく
don't
せ
think
に。
that made much of a difference.
どう？この近くに他の生体反応はある？
Any sign of life?
おっと、
Hey, wait
し
a
ばら
sec.
く
ブラックシュガーの携帯ならまだしも
You're
人
not
の
brown
携帯で
sugar
も同
anymore.
じ動きで情報を探そうと
And
するなんて
this is
複雑な気持ち
How
に
to
なるわ。
retrieve information as a human.
気にしないで。使えれば
Don't
それ
sweat
でいい
it,
だろ
as
う。
long as it works.
私が探知できる範囲内では
I'm able to
通常の意味
detect
で
any
生命と呼ばれるものは
thing that can be called
存在し
living
ない
other than
こいつらは違う
These guys here. Nigoroth kicked an unconscious.
この
Okay.
怪物たち
They're monsters.
まさか
Could it be?
ああ、そうだ。体と構造に違いはあ
That's
るが
right. Their
紛れもな
shapes
く
and
奴らと同じ根源を
might
持
be
ってる
different, but they obviously share the same origin as them.
やったー。コンペイトー長老が心配してた状況と同じね。
Just as Elder suspected. I don't know how to say that name, so I just skipped it. Oh, we're back to the Candy universe. Okay. Welcome to Candyland.
コンペイトー長老は時間を守る人なのに、どうして今日はこんなに待たせるのかしら。
How come he has kept us waiting all this time?
さあな。
Who knows?
琥珀島たちから聞いたんだが、前回バルキーロ望遠鏡を使ってから
But
長老はやけに心配性になって
Koakuto
何をしても魂が抜けたみたいになって
told
る
me
らしい。
Elder Conito. These names looked very worried ever since he used an egg roll
単
astroscope.
に年を取っていろいろ心配するようになったってわけじゃないの？
裏で人の悪
It's
口を
not
言う
good
のは良く
to
ないぞ
badmouth someone
クリ
right
スタル
behind
氏
their
は
back.
長老、
Oh,
や
you're
っと来たの
finally
ね。
home.
待たせたな
He's a furball. Sorry, need another drink? Okay, now we're good. Yes, sorry to have kept you waiting.
それで一体どんなすごいことがあって私たちを
He's
こんな
just
に
like a
待たせたの？
furball. I kind of love it. So what was the holdup and you had us waiting for so long for?
そなたは相変わらずはっきり者まあよい
But it's alright.
一
It's something
刻の猶
urgent
予
that
も
there
ない
has
ん
to
じ
be
ゃ
something to talk about.
長老、そんなに切羽詰まって
What's
一
so
体
urgent?
どうし
ブラック氏が
Brown
クリ
sugar,
スタル
crystal
氏
sugar.
が
I need
そ
you
な
to
た
head
た
to
ち
a
には
special bubble universe
とあ
and
る
check
特
something
殊な
that,
世界の泡
that
に
worries
行き
me.
お菓子の家の新しい位置が必要なの？
The candy house needs a new archer again.
いや
No.
その世
The
界の
bubble
泡
universe has
は
nothing to do
一
with our
族とは
race.
それに
And it
す
has
でに
been
破壊されたまま
destroyed
の
for
状
many
態で
years.
しかしかなり危
But it's
険
a
な
dangerous
旅
trip.
になるじゃろ
I need our best fighters
一
on this
族の
mission.
中でそして今
Right now,
お菓子の家で待機している戦闘特化
you're
型
the
の
only
シュガ
combat
ーズは
specialized
そな
sugars
たたちだけ
standing
じゃ
by the candy house.
別に言ってもいいけど、その世界は
I
す
have
で
no
に
problem with that,
何年も
but
前に
it's
破壊され
really
たんだろ
urgent. Giving
本
us
当に急を要することなのか？
the world was destroyed years ago.
そうじゃむしろ
It is
気
because we
づくの
found
が
it
遅す
too
ぎた
late.
可能性もある
Depending on the outcome
そなた
for
た
our
ちの警
investigations,
察
the
の結
universe
果
of
が
the sugars
シュガ
might
ーズ
be
一族
shaken.
の
待ってそんな
Wait,
に
that's big.
決して脅しなどではないあの
I'm not
世界の
exaggerating.
泡を壊した
Whoever
存在
destroyed this
は
bubble universe
我ら
might
の
be
宿敵と関係
connected
があ
to
る
our
かも
greatest
しれない
enemy,
今々しく
the
て
horrible sky
嘘
people.
天井の人それはかつてシュガ
They
ーズ一
destroyed
族
the
の
first
最初の
home
故
of
郷を
sugars. Right.
銀河を転
Their
々として
plague.
星のエネルギーを徹底的に吸い尽くさ
They
ない
came
と気が済
uninvited
まない。
and
あの
drained
生
our
きた
planet
天
of all
才の
last
ことさ
of every
長老
last
は
drop.
奴らのことを宇宙の海
The
賊と
elder
呼んでる
called
が
them
私
the
は宇宙のイナゴの方が合ってると思う。
galactic pirates,
答
but
え
I
なら
think
大したことはない
galactic
のにコピー能力が異常で恐ろしく至るところを草一本も生えない地にするんだ。
I read that wrong. So wrong at first. I only saw the first part of the word and I almost said it. I had to catch myself. Galactic cockroaches suits them better. They're weak individuals, but their abilities to reestablish in outrages.
確かシュガーズが全てをかけてお菓子
Sugars
の
built
家
a
を作っ
candy
たの
house
は
to escape from
奴
them.
らのしつこ
そうだよ。一
Exactly.
匹を見つけたら
When you
一
see
群れ
one
が
of the
近くにいるから
cockroaches
な。
in the cupboard, there must be dozens hiding somewhere else.
でも厳密に
But
言
the
うと
candy house was
お菓
built
子の家が作られたのは
before the elder
コン
was
ペイト
born,
長
right?
老
ああ、地球で言うとジュラ紀くらいの時だっ
The
たかな。
Jurassic period in Earth terms.
そういえばどうしてシュガーズ一族は今でもこんなに
So,
天井の人を恐ろしい
but
と
why
思
are
っ
the
てる
sugars
の
still afraid of the sky people?
結局のところ大
It's
昔のこと
ancient
なんで
history
しょ
now. If the
天
sky
井の人
people
が野心を実現させ
ambition
る
is
能力を持
matched
って
by
い
their
るなら
abilities, they
と
should
っ
have
くに
come
地球
to
に来て
Earth
思い
and
切りコピーしてるじゃないで
replicated
も
themselves
そんなことは起きてない
all over by now.
つまり
But that hasn't happened yet, which means
シュガーズ一族が住んで
sugars
るお
are
菓子の家は
perfectly safe in the candy
相当
house
安
and
全っ
there's
て
no
こと
need to worry.
でも私たちは今
But
漁師の海
didn't
で
we
奴ら
just
に
find
似たよう
something
な
similar
存在を発
to
見した
them
だ
in
ろ
the Sea of
そ
Quanta?
れにもう一つの理由から話す
どうしたの
あっちの方に電
There
子機器
seems
に
to
よ
be
る
a
微
weak
弱な信号があ
electrical
る気
signal
がする
coming from that way,
この怪物た
which
ち
is
と
by
は
no
全く違うものだ
characteristics of these
こ
monsters.
この文明が残した痕跡
Traces
か
left
しら
behind by a civilization here, maybe?
わからない
I don't
さ
know.
あ
Let's check
確
it
かめに
out.
行こ
Is this just like an alternate world version of Fuwa and Senti? And that's how we're gonna get a new like Senti battle suit or something?
シュガーズが天井の人を恐れるのは別の理由があるからって言ったわよね
Are you telling me that there's other
天
reasons
井の
that
人
sugars
の
and
体
sky?
は
The sky
一種
people's
の
bodies
機械だ
are mechanisms,
シュガー
so
ズが持つ動物形態と同
just
じ
as
よう
we
に
are sugar
奴らに
in
も
animal form,
肉体の
they
改造って
probably
過
can
程が
fly
あるはず
machines.
でも何年も前
But
か
if
ら
they
それ
have
ほどの
such
技術を持ってるな
achievements
ら
of tech
な
all
ぜ
these
奴
years,
らは原始的なやり
why
方
do
でエ
they
ネル
use
ギーを
such
得て
primitive
コピーを行う
methods
と
by
思
getting
う
energy?
長老曰く天井の人
The elders
は
once said that
設
the sky
計され
people
た
are
存在って可能性がある
Designed
だから
into being,
文明
which
と技
is
術
why
が
their
食い違う
civilization
現
is
象が起きてるんだ
technologically advanced.
でも星を駆け巡る種族を作るような存在は
But what kind of
何だと
entity
思う
do such things could be created?
それが長老が怯える理由の一つだよ
That must be why he's so scared.
ちまた現れたな本当
Okay,
に
so
う
they
まく
use
環
primitive
境を利用
weapons
し
and
てる
materials and everything. But the sky
ごめんキ
people
ラ
are
私も近づかないと気づけないみたい
androids,
だ
basically?
事前に教え
They're
ることはできない
machines.
気にしないで
But they use primitive
その代わり
methods?
に次は新曲の練習に付き合ってくれる
今なんて 風と砂ぼこりがひどくてよく聞こえなかったよ。
I like get what she's saying. They could use higher levels of technology, but they keep choosing not to. Like they were designed not to. Wait, are we just on a recolored version of the moon? I think we're just on a recolored version of the moon.
着いたよ。
We're
信
here.
号の源は
The
この
signal was
扉
coming
の
from
向
right
こうに。
behind this gate.
人が作った建物ね。
It's been kept
綺麗に
intact.
保存されてる
Let's
し。
head inside. Man, they really want us to see this at the end.
あれ、スイッチがどこにもない。
I
まさか中からじゃないと開けられないとか？
don't see a switch anywhere. Is it open from the inside? There's a random little block there. She gonna step
足
on
元
it?
気をつけて。
Yeah.
あ、
ようこそ。
For a second there, I thought that was Otto, and I was about to just walk away.
びっくりした。
That was scary.
これはホログラ
Is
フ
this a
ィー。
hologram?
ようこそ。二人の旅人さん。
Ladies, welcome to our last home, Miracle Park Atlas.
そんな家はあと100
Although
以上
there are
あるけ
hundreds
どね。
more such homes.
世界の終わりをテーマにした
There's
ジ
a
ョークだ
apocalypse
よ。
humor for you.
僕は二人のガイドでアトラースの管理人、
Your guide,
電
Atlas
気工学
manager,
者、総合学科教師、料理長、
engineer,
美容師、
teacher,
医者と
chef,
カウンセラ
Harrison's doctors, therapists, or good neighbor
ー、チャ
character.
ット。
Huh?
その通り。
That's right.
ミラクルランドにある職業は全部僕が
Any
担当
job
して
in
る
the
んだ。
park is my job.
僕の給料まで僕自身が払ってるのさ。
Set
してないよ。
my own pay? Totally not rigged the system.
こいつがこの映像を撮った時はきっと酔っ払ってたんだろうな。
This guy must be a roaring drunk. Whenever we took that video.
記録者の性格はさておき、映像を見たらこの世界の泡に何があった
Living
の
his
かを
personality
把握できるかもしれないわね。
We might learn the past of this bubble universe from this video.
それもその長さ次
That
第だけ
depends
ど
on its
な。
length.
善は急げというし。
Without further
早
ado,
速今回のミラク
let's
ルラン
go
ド
to
で
the
の旅を
Miracle
歩いて
Journal.
きて。
Please come with me. Is it not a hologram? Now we're in the Shiksal lab. I mean, we haven't seen these assets
生
in
命維持
years.
装置？いえ、
Like
どちらか
years.
というとバイオコンピュータ
But
か
this is
しら
where。Kiana was cloned. I mean, it's cool they're reusing them, I guess. Because, I mean, they have them. They don't have to create whole new sets, I guess. But they're not even hiding it. Like, even a little bit.
どうやらこの世
The
界の
only
泡
thing
の
that's
人たち
different in
は
this room is
地
these
球の
last
情報化時代に
doors
負け
were
ない
red.
ほどの技術力を持ってる。いや、持ってたって方が正しいのか。
Looks like the people in this bubble universe are capable of information age equivalent of technologies, or at least they were.
では、準備はいいかな。
Well
可愛い
then,
レディ
ladies, are you ready?
これから二人に見せるのは
What I'm
紛れ
offering
もな
you
く
is
黄金の時代と呼ばれた
A journey to
あの
witness
貴重な
the
歴史の記録
previous
だよ。
history recording from the
もう
golden
待ちきれ
age.
ないんじゃないかな。早速そこのボタン
Can't
を押
wait
し
to
て。
find out. Just press any button over here.
ボタン。
Button?
ああ、
This
これ
one.
さっきあなたが話して
What
た
do you
旅っ
mean
て。
by journal?
もう待ちきれないんじゃないか
Can't
な。
wait to find
早
out.
速そこの
Just
ボタ
press
ン
the
を押して。
button over there.
押してみないとわから
Guess
な
we'll
い
have
っ
to
て
give
こ
it a
とね。
try.
気をつけて、キラ。
Watch out,
そ
Kira.
いつの口調を聞いて
I
ると
don't know.
妙に
I don't
嫌
like
な
how
予
this
感
guy
がするんだ。
sounds.
ええ、警戒を怠らないようにする。押すわね。
Press in the button now. She's gonna try to trap us in a tube.
これは
From the summer event.
どう？
Okay.
リアルさに驚いた？
The same park
僕
from
た
the
ちが
summer
この
event.
旅のために
Okay.
用意したホログラムシステムは最高の VR 動画デザイナーであるローレンスが設計したんだよ。
Amazed by the impressive experience, aren't you? The holographic device has prepared the journey comes from the greatest virtual reality imagined designed.
ローレンスは生還歴195年に抽出機の
He
爆
died
発事故で亡くなっちゃったけど、まあ悲
An
しいことは
exaggerated
言わないでおくね。
explosion incident in Star Rock era 1950. Oh, not 1950. 195. But that sadness is all behind us now.
石炭歴1182
Welcome
年
to
に
Coal
ようこそ。
Era
歓声を上げる人たち、
1182
賑やかな笑い声、それとパレード
I
のアイ
bet
スク
you
リーム
won't
タワーを
want
君
to
たちが
say
嫌うわけな
cheering
いよね。
crowds. Lots of laughter, ice cream. Okay.
どうやら彼はホログラム技術で世界の泡のとある歴史を再現しているみたい。
Looks like he restored a moment of the bubble universe's history within the holographic images.
つまり私たちがさっき見た
The
荒れ果てた
Deadland
大
we
地にも
just saw
か
was
つ
the
ては
once
こん
a
なに活
living
気に
and
満ちた景
prosperous
色があっ
like
たってこ
this.
ゾッとするわね。
That gives me
ある意味
goosebumps, but
これも宇宙でよく見られることだけど。
that is the norm of the universe.
二人とも何をぼーっとしてるん
You
だい。
two, what are you waiting
早く
for?
楽しそうな人も
Join
群
the
れに
happy
加わって
crowds and share in their
そこを
joy.
行きましょう。こ
Let's
こ
go
の
and
かつて
find
の
out
住
what the
人たち
locals
が
know. I'm back. Welcome back. We met the girl who looks a lot like Senti, but isn't Senti, while you were gone.
こんにちは。
She is an assassin, like Kiara, for the gingerbread people.
ああ、こんにちは。
Oh, hi. Are you? That is a sentence. Can I just point that out? That is the weirdest freaking sentence. This lookalike of Senti is a assassin, just like Kiara, who they both work for the sugar gingerbread people. Yeah. And they're Bubble Universe assassins and world hot to kill people. Like, if I told someone that's the game I was playing, they would think I was on crack. It would be cool if APHO3 gets announced. Yeah, that would be nice.
そんなところかな。ところでおじいさん、これは何のお
Sort
祭
of,
りなんだ
but Grandpa, what are you celebrating?
何のお祭りかも知らないのに
You don't have to know what's going on.
物
You
好
must
きな
love
お
big
客さん
crowds.
だな。これは惑星調
We're
査隊が
celebrating
石
the
油の代わりにな
planet
る新しい
Recon
エネルギ
team
ーを
finding
見つ
a
けた
new
ことを
energy
記念
source
するための
to
お
replace the
祭りさ。
fossil fuels.
新しいエネルギ
New
ー。
energy source.
そうだ。
Yeah,
こ
it
のエ
comes
ネ
from
ルギー
a
は西岸
ore
っていう
called
鉱石
Star
から
Rock.
来てるらしく。
It's safe,
埋蔵量
stable,
がすごいだけじゃなくて
efficient, and can last a lifetime.
並んで石油
Very
の予約をしなくてもいい時
People
代
won't
は
have to
もうすぐやってくる。
Worry for gas
それ
now
ほ
that
どのい
we
い知らせなんだ。
not celebrate such a great thing.
そういうこと
Oh,
だ
I
ったの
see.
ね。
Thank you.
これはいらない
You're
から
welcome. Just enjoy yourselves.
やあ、今日は本当に
Hi,
最高
ladies.
の日だ。そうだろ？
Aren't today the greatest day of all days?
西岸のことか
Because of
エ
Star
ネル
Rock,
ギーは
right?
あんたたちにとっ
Energy
て
concerning
誰
everything
もが
here,
気
I
にす
guess.
るほど
The man squinted at them as if they were dinosaurs.
君たちは違法から来た
You
客
must be
人なんだ
outlanders.
ね。
There aren't a lot.
数は多くないけど
of your kind
たまに
here,
この世
but
界にも現れるんだ。
We do get some from time to
エ
time.
ネルギーが大事かって？もちろん
Is
大事だ
energy
よ。
important?
低
Of
いエネ
course.
ルギーがなければ
Without
どうやって
energy,
明かりをつけるんだ？
how
ど
can
う
we
やって
keep
機
the
械を
lights
動
on?
かす？
How can we make machines or do our building?
惑星調査隊は
How
ど
can
う
the
やって
planet
新しい家を
Recon
見つけ
team
るんだ？
explore new homes?
ふーん。
まあ、今日は楽しい日だ。深刻な
No
話は
need to
や
be
めてお
grim
こう。
during this moment like this.
そうだ。
Right.
もう
The
少
float
し
is
でパ
coming
レード
soon.
カーがやってくる
Why
んだ
don't
けど、
we
二
two
人は違法の
outsiders
客人と
hop
して
in
乗
and
ってみ
take
な
a
いか？
tour? Okay. Everyone in this place is way too cheery. I don't like it. It's so creepy. I know it's like a hologram or whatever, but
漁師の影だ。
待って、これは。
haha, no need to panic. These monsters are just part of the show. I have a Lawrence to thank
リアルさ
for
を
how
表
good
現して
they
くれ
look,
た
don't
ローレ
I?
ンスに感謝だね。では、
Now it's time for our planetary guardians to make their debut. Please enjoy watching them destroy the enemies.
彼らの偉大な姿をとくとご覧あれ。
Man, this thing is slow. Really slow, like, come on. I should've just let us fight him as Kiara.
あんた
Hey, are you alright? Oh, I
これは
forgot.
過去の映像だし
They're only
大
images
丈
of
夫
the
じゃないわ
past.
け
Nothing can
ないか
happen to us. I'm alright. The guards kept us safe every time.
警備隊って
The guards.
さっき機
People
構に乗
came
ってた
in
人
the
たちのこ
machines.
と
Yeah. As soon as the monsters show up, they always come to our rescue and take the monsters down. Dad told me that monsters show up again. The Mecha Force won't have the power to fight them. But since we're running low on energy, the guards might not be able to keep us safe. But things have turned around. Dad just said that they found a new source of energy, and the guards can keep us safe once again, just like that.
そうだったのね
Oh, I see.
でも一
But
人だと
still,
危ない
it's
から
dangerous for
お
you to
父
be
さんの
alone.
ところに戻って
Be a good girl and go back to your dad, alright? Yeah, I know. Goodbye. The girl waved her hand and ran off to as the
ど
girls
うだ
watched.
この世界の泡のことは把握できてきたか
And new findings about this bubble universe.
一応収穫
Yeah,
はあ
sort
る
of.
ってまずこの世界
First of
の
all,
泡
the bubble universe, let's
ず
call
っ
it
とこの
a
呼び
fallen
方だと
star. The girl struggled with the constant.
霊落の
The
星は
fallen star
世
falls
界の泡の
into
中でも比較的
more
完全なタイ
complete
プ
type
ね
of bubble universe.
相
It
当な空
has
間と人口だけじゃなくて完全な惑星の姿を持ってる地
population
球
and
と比
even
べると
took a full
かなり
planet.
小さいのは当
It's
然
way
だけど
smaller than Earth, though.
一方ここの技術力は
On the
か
other
なり
hand,
進んでて
civilization here has
彼らは
advanced
自
to the
身が
level
直
they
面してい
were
る危機に気づ
to
ける
become
こと
aware
だ
of the crisis they were faced with.
確かに
Indeed,
世界の泡
due to this bubble
はその閉
universe's
鎖性のせいで自給自足を維持
solution,
できたとして
it
も
won't
い
be
つか
able
はバ
to
ランスを
sustain
崩し
itself for very
一
long.
般論だけど結局のところ
Generally,
孤立した世界の
isolated
泡は
bubble universes
根の
are
ない
like
浮草のようなもの
dandelions floating in
霊
the
落の
wind.
星が自
The
身
fallen
の資
star
源で
cannot
長く
survive
存続
alone
する
on
こ
its
とは
own.
難しいし
I'm afraid
星岩もいずれ
Star
は枯れ
Rock
ていくで
will
しょ
run out someday too.
霊落の星が破滅する原因になったのはエネル
Was
ギー
this
の
fallen
枯渇な
star's
のか
downfall? No.
いや違う
It's
霊
that
落の
the
星が自然に
it's
消
that
滅
the
した
case
なら
we can't
なんで
explain the
天井
sky
の人の
people's
造物がここに
creations
現れたん
are
だ
here.
ええもうしばらく
Let's
見
keep
てみな
looking.
チャットこの記録はほとんど見たわ
Mr.
次の記録の再生をお
Charter,
願いしても
we
いいか
finished
し
the
ら
clip. Could you please play the next one?
もちろん。
Of course.
では次
Well,
の映
next
像
clip
は
was the captured in the Star Rock of Era 1990.
どうしたの
No
大
worries.
丈夫大丈夫だよ。
I always stay positive
僕の
despite the
最大
bad
の長
luck.
所は西岸歴199
The record of Star Rock
記
Era
録は比較的特別なもので
1999 are special
気
and
分が
might
悪くなるかも
cause
しれない。
some minor
二
discomfort.
人とも
Are you sure you want to go on?
分かった
I see. Well,
ご覧あれ
every week I just look up on YouTube APH3 to see if there's anything new. Yeah, I wish there was. I don't like how they left it off. I really want to find out what's going to happen next. But they did kind of continue it with that manga. I just
こ
don't
こは
know.
監獄
This is a
何ら
prison.
かの地下施設っていう可能性もあるわね
But not really. They didn't really tell us about what happened or anything like that. They just kind of said
誰かが
in
倒
that
れ
one
てるわ
manga it was about Welt and how he left
助けに行こう
and how he became in like Honkai Star Rail and stuff.
あどういうことだ
What's this?
映像が
The projection
あの
has
人
been.
がいなくなっ
That
た
guy has gone missing.
チャット
Again, they're reusing old assets. I don't mind.
現れ
But
ないなホログラムシステムが故障してるのか
わからないわね
hard to
えあ
say.
っちを見て
Have a look over there.
あれは惑星警備隊の機構
何があったのか知ってるかもしれないわね
おいまだ避難していないのかゼロ3号抽出機も当たりくじ
Strike says
当
it
たりく
big.
じって
Hit the jackpot.
そんな話
Never
今はいい
mind.
だ
Tell
ろ
us what happened.
他に何があるん
What
だ
else could it be? The Star Rock extraction exploded again.
そういえばチャットがその話をしてたような。
Charter seemed to have mentioned this before. I'm not an expert at this. All I know is that they are machines used to extract energy from the Star Rocks.
その装置がそんなに危険
If
な
they're
もの
so
なら
dangerous,
どう
why
し
do you
て
use
使わ
them
な
in
け
the
れば
first
いけない
place?
の？
危険なのは装置なんかじゃない
There's no danger at all.
静眼
What's
自体だ
dangerous is the Star Rock itself.
そうだそのエ
Yeah,
ネル
it
ギ
comes
ー
from
は
an
静
ore
眼
called
低
Star Rock.
鉱
It's
石か
safe,
ら来てる
stable,
らしく
efficient, and
埋蔵量
can
が
last
す
a
ごいんだ
lifetime.
待って
Wait,
おかしいな
that's weird.
と
If
こ
the
ろ
guy
であの
named
チャットってやつが
Carter
姿を
doesn't show
現さない限り私たちはずっ
We'll
と
be
この
trapped
映
in
像
here
に閉じ
forever.
込めら
go
近
look
くで
around and
探し
see
て
if
み
you
る
can
しか
find
ないわ
anything
ね。
else. But yeah, all the other characters. Yeah, I know. I'm just saying that they kind of did continue it slightly by just telling us what happened to Welt afterwards. But yeah, we still don't know what happened to everyone else.
これもホログラフィーなのか？
気をつけて。その攻撃は偽物じゃないわ。
Do a flip. We're gonna have to play Callan Fighter. What was it, Callan Fighter 17 or something like that?
見てキラここの端末は特別な権限がなくても見られるみたいだ
It's been oh
チャット
Charter.
あんた一体どこに行ってたんだ
Where have you guys
どうし
been?
てちまた消えたか
Gone again.
この端末を確認してほしいみたいね。
それって
You're saying that they
急に
came out
現れた
of
ってこと？
nowhere.
博士
Yes.
少なくとも昨日
Dr.
は
Ashley has
0125倉庫
of
に静眼はあ
yesterday.
りません
The
でした
Starrocks weren't
そ
in
の目撃
warehouse
者として
012.
最低5人の
And
作
the
業員
last 5 workers can
しかしそれよ
attest
り
to that.
カメラの映像の方が
But the
より分か
security
りやすい
cameras
ぞ
are even better proof.
なんです
見ての通りです博士
As you can see, Dr. Ashley,
この静眼
these
は
Star
現れたんで
Rocks
す
appeared in a vacant space in the blink of an eye.
このことを
Do
警備隊
we
に報告しますか
inform the guards?
いいえ
No,
まだしなくていいわ
not now.
もう
Let me
少し
think.
そうよ
Right, we need to verify it. So, did the sky people drop them here? Like the rocks to see if they could harvest the energy from them? And then they came down to destroy this world and collect the energy?
半年間の専門的な
I don't
研
understand.
究とあまり
After
にも多くの
half
実
a
験を経
year
たのに
of dedicated research and so many experiments,
どうして
why is Star Rocks under the influence of
非科
such
学的で超
unsatisfying
自然
and
的な要素に影響さ
supernatural
れるの
factors?
確かに化石燃料時代にこれらの鉱
This
石が
explains
発
why
見
we
されなかった理由にも
never
なるけど
discovered them during the age of the fossil
そ
fuels.
んなの
But
ありえ
how
ない
is
で
this
しょ
possible?
星眼が
Star Rock
人々の願いで生まれた
comes
なんて
into being at people's wishes? So it's just the law of this bubble universe kind of thing? In my opinion about APHO, before we continue, I think what's gonna happen is Kiana's just gonna come down and save the day. Like, no offense, but I think we're at the point where Kiana, now that we know what the ending's gonna be, they can have Kiana come back. Like, she finally finished her 10-year time on the moon to stabilize all the Honkai and everything. So why couldn't she come back down and save everyone? You know what I mean?
地表の生態環境が
Yes, but
頻
the
発する星
ecosystem on the surface has sustained several and irreversible damage due to the fragment star rock explosions. For us, living on the surface has become a luxury, let alone exploring the stars. Kid, I'm sorry. I know you've always dreamed of joining the planetary recon team, and it's all our fault. We thought Star Rock was the cure to everything, and gave up on all other possibilities. We thought we found a shortcut, but it turns out it was a dead end. Dr. Ashley, don't give up. I can join the planetary recon team, but I can still help study the star rocks. Once we figure out a way that star rocks' energies and a person's wishes and why it explodes within any sign, we should be able to... You always look on the bright side, kid. But please, promise me. Don't go down the same road I have. Dr. Ashley, when I was young, I believed if I dedicated myself to my research of the star rocks, our planet could be saved. But looking back at the years of hard work, I suddenly found and understood that the star rocks never grew, just like everyone else. Star rock is just some kind of divine prank. It's an unstable, illogical, but so real that you can't see anything else. I don't understand, kid. I really don't. It feels like I've blocked away from the truth in my invisible walls, while some trickster god mocks me from on the other side. Dr. Ashley, are you alright? I'm fine. Good kid. Heed my advice and stop looking for the elusive star rocks. Go follow Dr. Owen and learn the integration system, or turn with Dr. Fred and study underground shelters. Is Atlas going to be under construction soon? They're holding on to something that can be grasps. That was seems to be a recording left behind by the Star Rock researchers on the fallen star. Looks like the substance called Star Rock was not as safe as it was believed to be. It can explode for no reason at all. Apocalyptic planet surface that we saw was a result of that? Well, why did the fallen star people keep using Star Rock as energy? If it's so... It's like digging your own grave. I'm afraid they ran out of choices. They have perished away without the mysterious ore. The research lady was right. It blinded them for all other possibilities. That's right. Aside from the goddamn order that was going to get us all killed, someday we had nothing else. Charter. Pardon my French. Charter, I've got some questions, and if possible, we wish to help you and the other survivors on this planet. You have a good heart, lady, but I think you've come a little bit too late for the dead planet. Follow me, please. What are you going to show us this time? The planet's last breath. In your terms, the last day of the people on the fallen star. That got dark. Time will turn back to the last night of the fallen star. By the way, allow me to invite my neighbors? Who are they? Just like me. They were once residents of the underground shelter Atlas. We built hundreds of such shelters on the surface, was no longer inhabitable. At the same time, the shelters, specifically structured, could also help contain star rocks and explosions. At least, that was the intentional design, but it really, in reality, nothing we had could withstand the impact of a Starrock explosion. The brutal power. You could call it a short of a torrent design. But it really isn't necessary for me to describe, because you soon will see it for your own eyes. Why haven't you sought shelter yet? If Extractor 03 strikes, it's big. You'll be buried in here in minutes. Has anyone seen my child? Alan! Alan! Check out the emergency broadcast. The central extractor on the Uranus has just exploded. MVL2, explosions everywhere. Don't push me. Get off. I told you, Starrock was a curse. Divine retribution. The day has finally come. We need to get up to a shelter. Didn't you hear me? Where's the guards? Where can we run? Damn. Those damn Starrocks. The warehouses. The extractors. They're everywhere. Go underground. If the explosions trigger the chain reaction, then... What's this? The last evening of Starrock, era 1999. Elven past 5. Less than 7 hours away from the new year. Of all the Starrock extractors and warehouses in 101 underground shelters, 98% exploded after an hour. Oh my god. They were still using Starrock's power even underground, and they thought that because they made everything like explosion proof or whatever, that even if the Starrock's explosion, they would be fine. But the force of the explosion was just too much, and 98% of them exploded within an hour. Are you gonna do co-op? If you guys want to at the end of the stream, like we usually do, yeah, why not? Like volcano eruptions, like explosions destroying most of the shelters in an instant, vaporizing everything within them, and tearing the surface apart. When it was over, the fallen star turned into what you see now. A bubble universe. Unnaturally, death. What is the Starrock? I've never heard of anything this dangerous in the Sea of Quanta. It was mentioned in the record that it came from a wish, but what does that mean? Literally what it means. Can you be more specific? Let's say that Starrock reserves of a certain shelter is running out, and everything running on it is going to stop. In that case, when the people in the shelter open the warehouse the next day, they were very lucky to see resurrected reserves. It really appears out of nowhere. How is it possible? It's absurd that even by the Sea of Quanta makes absolutely no sense at all. Could this be a Hertz's authority from the imaginary side? Charter, is there any Starrock reserves in this shelter left? Hey Kira, you're not thinking about... If you can bring me back a piece of the two Elder, and the others maybe... But Charter's expression soon snuffed out her hopes. Unfortunately, when the great explosion happened, all Starrock on the planet vanished, like it was consumed as fuel. Just like how it was showed up in the blue, right out of the blue, after the age of coal ended, it was gone without a trace. Wait, how are you so sure? How can you be certain that all the Starrock went missing? Charter.
あなた
Not
は
really
私たちが見たアシュリー博士と一緒にいた子じゃないんで
we
しょ
saw with Dr. Ashley,
年齢
right?
的にも今まで生き残れるはずはない
He couldn't have survived this,
し、それにアシュリー
And
博士
Dr.
も言って
Ashley
たわ。
has mentioned something about the
あなたたちは知能に関わる
intelligence
技術
system.
勘が鋭い
Very
んだね
keen.
旅人さん、僕は偉大なるチャ
It's
ット
true.
博士が
I'm a digital copy of the great Dr. Charter. This was the only way I
こうで
could
もしない
keep
と彼に代わってこの残酷な世界で
protecting
生
the
存者たちを
survivors
守ることができ
for
ない。
him in this grim world.
しかし君たちも知っているように
But as you can see, there isn't a single survivor left on this planet now.
ごめんなさい。
I'm sorry.
なぜ謝るんだい
Sorry.
旅人さん。
You're not the one to blame.
君たちが訪れるまで
Before you came, I had
僕は
already
存在価値をなくしていた
lost my reason for being,
でもこの
but
時になって
it
僕
was
はよう
only
やく
just
悟
now
った
that I
んだ
learned that the reason that
な
fate
ぜア
spared
トラス
me,
の情報統
the
合システムが
information intelligence
こうして
system
災い
of
の中で
Atlas.
生き残る
Not far away, some kind of machine seemed to be running
あ
quietly.
れ何の音
What does that sound? So much of sadness after all. Today will go down in history and be remembered forever. 167 years after the great explosion, Atlas finally opened his welcoming arms to two new residents.
住民
Residents?
もしかして
You're not talking
私
about
たちの
us,
こ
are
と
you?
その同情してはいるんだけど別に
We do
ここに住み続けるつもりはないよ
Sympathize with you. I don't know why I said synthesize. But there's no reason for us to stay here. No, no, no. The dark clouds of the past have cleared up. A new era of our planet has restarted itself from glory.
キラこ
Kira,
いつ様子がおかしいよ
he doesn't look right.
さっき襲いかかってきた連中と同じね。
I mean, he said he was trying to keep us here, but then he sent machines after us, so like that's like trying to kill
攻
us,
撃が
right?
当たったら怪我をするわ。弾薬とデートする？
Boom.
完璧よ。
Warning, boss energy field has reached 90% charge.
やるわね。活発化か。
Good to know that we can break through it though. I really like her playstyle actually. If I was like playing during her release, I might have pulled for her weapon, but I wasn't.
どうやらもう在庫はないみたいだね
Looks like he's run out of storage.
今のうちになんとかこのホログラムシステムから脱出しましょう。
Let's
さっ
take
き
this
見かけ
opportunity
た
to get
男
out
だ
of here. It's the guy from before.
この人チャットにとっ
Does
て
mean
何か特別
anything
な意味でもあ
special
るの
to
か
you,
しら。
Charter?
あら、彼のそばに
Next to him,
こいつチャットとそっくりじゃない
exactly
か
the same as Charter.
おそらくこの人が本
I'm
物の
fearless is
チ
the
ャッ
real
ト博士
Dr.
なの
Charter.
ね。
Kara unfolded the slip, revealing a pen and an envelope V on it. The paper there was scribbled in a foreign language, clearly unfinished. The world seemed to make some sort of motto. It started and ending with forever. And so, using the language of this world, she completed Charter's motto. Just when she stopped the pen.
あ戻ってこられたねねえキ
Hey,
ラ
Kiara,
どこに
where are
行
you
くつもり
going? Wait for me.
ちょっと待って
お菓子の家よ、
I'm
ニグラ
going
ス。
back to Candy House.
これ以上この
There's
世界
nothing
の
more
泡
we
に
can
いて
do
も
to this bubble
や
in
れるこ
this
とは
bubble
ないでしょう。
universe. Candy House, home to the Sugars. Back from the Fallen Star, Kiara and Nigoroth met the Elder and reported everything that they saw.
長老
Elder.
長老
Elder.
聞こえておる
I can hear you.
騒ぐんじ
Quiet
ゃ
for
な
now.
い
でも私とキラの報告を聞いてからもう10
Silent
分も
for
黙り
nearly
込んで
10
るじゃない
minutes
か
after hearing our report.
重大なことなん
Such
じ
an
ゃ
important matter requires
じっ
careful
くり考
consideration.
えて
そんな大したことかい
It's not really a big
確か
deal.
に
The Fallen
霊落
Star
の星で
had
天上の人たちの手下を
creations
見かけ
similar
たけ
to
ど
the Sky People,
あそこが
but
滅んだ理由
their
は奴らとは
extinction
何
had
の関
nothing
係
to
も
do
な
with
か
the
った
Sky
よ
People.
そ
Besides,
れに
they went
滅んでから
extinct
もう100年以上は経っ
more
てる
than a
し
century ago.
正直空振
Honestly,
り
I
かと
feel
思っ
like
た
it
ぐら
was
い
a
さ
waste of time.
このたわけな上っ面だけを見て判断するんじゃない世
You have
界
two-
を滅亡させる誓願とやらをお
You
か
have to
しい
dig
とは
beneath the
思わ
surface.
んのか
Can't you see something is wrong with the star rock that you brought about the world's demise? Having kept silent for so long, Kiara suddenly raised up a question that seemed out of place.
長老もしかして
The star rock is
誓
some
願
kind
っ
of
てある種
weapon.
の武
おや
Oh, you're
そ
more
なたは
observant
そこの
than
ブ
brown
ラッ
sugar.
クシュガーより
But not quite.
深いところ武器
Weapon. No, that isn't.
Yeah.
It's
まだそれはあのものの
No,
武器と
that isn't
は言えん
it's
あの
weapon.
もの
It's
もし霊落の
what
星
if
の
I
よ
tell
う
you
に
that there has
滅ぼさ
been
れ
many
た
other
世
bubble
界の
universes
泡
that were
が
destroyed just like
ま
the
だ
fallen
た
star?
くさん自身の消耗でも
It wasn't because
無情な
of
漁師の海に
self-interference
よるもの
damage
でな
or
く
as of the
形の
flaws of
な
the
い
Sea of
悪
Quanta.
意に
They
よ
were
って
simply
消し
wiped
去ら
out
れた
by an invisible malice,
その悪意は巧妙に
cleverly
規則
hidden
の裏に
the
隠され
rules.
ほぼ天理に
The
等し
malice
く
took
自然と噛み合っておる
almost natural and justified.
さらにそ
What
の
if I
よ
tell
う
you
な出
things
来
like
事は
this have been happening
昔か
in
ら幾多の次元で起こって
certain
おった
dominions all
ら
along?
どう
あのものがいわゆるその
This
悪意
malice,
結局
is it
あのものって何なの
is that it? But what is it indeed?
あのものの
Butchered that.
名など知らぬ強いて言えば
That's what happens when you read for like 3
名前
hours.
形思想があるかどうかすらわからん
Take a drink. Usually helps me get back into it. I'm actually surprised. I'm really enjoying this side story. It was really interesting. We don't know its name, and neither do we know whether it was name or body or mind.
まだら模様を描く海
Even
か
a
ら
short glimpse
その姿を
of it
一別することさ
among the
え
ways the Sea of
こん
Quanta
なに
doesn't
も
come
難しい
easy.
長老これは一
Elder,
体
what else do we know?
漁師の海
The true abyss of the Sea of Quanta.
シャト
Sha,
以上よ
I'm done speaking.
今話したすべ
I've
て
laid
が
my hands and my
私が
cards to
隠し
bear. Vita? She looks suspicious. Everyone else is looking like they're thinking about it. Vita looked happy. Everyone fell silent, quietly thinking about the story that Kiara told.
シュガーズと
The
宇
sugar
宙の
race, the
捕
sky
食者で
people,
ある
the
天
dead
上の
bubble
人
universe and the fallen star,
死んだ
and
世界に
saw the abyss of the Sea of Quanta.
情報
That's
量
too
が
much to
膨大すぎ
process.
て
Wait a sec.
ちょっと
I
待って
need
く
to
ださ
take
い
some notes.
あなたはどう思うプラメテ
What
ウ
do
ス
you reckon, Prometheus?
しぐれキラが話していた
During her
最中
account, subject
その
Kiara
呼
breathed
吸
heart
心
rate,
拍数
blood pressure,
血
and
圧
skin
肌の湿度
humidity
ど
all
れも異
remained
常はあ
normal.
りませんで
In
した
essence, she has a 92.6% chance that she was speaking the
92.6%
truth,
の確率しかしそれでも
even though what she said still feels like a dark fairy
な
tale.
んか
そう
Yeah,
私は
but
少し面白いと思ったよ
I find it interesting.
大崩
After
壊
the
が終わ
Great
ってから
Eruption,
平和すぎて少し
the
つまら
world
なかっ
turned
たし
to a
た
peaceful
ま
and
には
boring.
宇宙人の侵略み
It's
たいな
time
ス
time
リ
that
ル
we
があっ
have
て
some
もい
fun
いんじ
fighting
ゃない
aliens. Senti. Everyone's worried that this world is gonna end, and Senti's like, okay, let's fight some aliens, let's beat them up, it'll be fun. Shut up.
まあ 眉唾者の話を言ってる
I
と
told
思わ
you,
れ
you
るわ
might
よ
find it hard to believe, didn't I?
こんなやむを得ない状況でなけれ
If
ば
the situation didn't call
私
for
も
it,
あ
I
なたた
wouldn't
ち
have
を
told
混
you
乱さ
this
せるつもりは
and
なかったわ
to add to your troubles.
でも
But
キラ先輩の言ってた恐ろしい
do the
話って
horrible things you told us
セント
have
ソルト
anything
スノ
to
ー
do
や
with the
砂鉄
situation ど
の
of
国
Salt
と
Snow
どん
Holy
な関
City
係
and the
があるんで
country
す
of
か
Iron Sand?
コンペイト長老の
According
話
to
によれば
Elder
霊落の星で起こった現象
Konapito, what happened
つま
to
り
the fallen star?
世界の泡の不自然死
The
あるいは早すぎる
unnatural
衰退
premature
その
death
数
of the
々の
bubble
現象は
universe
絶
was
対
no,
特例じゃない
was no
長
exception.
老が多数観察
Based
した結
on
果
a lot of
量子の海に
observations,
存在するイレ
Elder
ギュ
found
ラー
out
な世
that
界
such
の
an
泡がだんだん増えていることが分かった
bubble
の
universe were growing in numbers in the Sea of Quanta.
じゃあこの白と黒の2つがある世界の泡にも同じ
Are
異
you
常
saying
が
that the
発
black
生
and
して
white
い
bubble
ると疑って
universes
る
fall
の
into the same category?
その通りよ
Yes, in
実
fact,
際
I was expecting
長老が何かの兆し
that's
を観
exactly
測
what
したから
because
私はこ
Elder
のセントソ
saw
ルトス
some
ノーを
early
訪
signs
れ
that
て
it cannot
何が起こったのかを調
that
査
I
してい
came
た
to
の
Salt Snow Holy City along and tried to figure out what was going on.
ニグラスという仲間は一緒
Your
に来なか
partner
ったんです
by
か
the name of Nigoroth didn't she come too?
シュガーズは慎重な種族なの
The Sugars are known for
私はも
their
ちろん例外よ
cautiousness,
でも
but I guess I
歴史
am
的
an
な角度
exception.
から見ればその慎
From
重さが
a
シュガーズという種
historic
族を
point
今
of
まで
view,
生かし続けた
without
の
the characteristics, Sugars couldn't have survived this far.
コンペイト長老は頑なな態度をとって一族の仲間を危険な目に遭わせないようにしていたそれでニグラスもや
Elder
むを得
is
ず
adamant on
長老
keeping
の
his
命令
people
に
away
従う
from
ことにした
danger,
のよ
and Nigoroth had to follow his orders.
あら
Oh, so
そ
you
こっそり抜け出してきたのよ
snuck out on my own.
何
Any problems?
もう霊落の星で起こった惨劇を
I'm not prepared to see
他
the
の世界
tragedy
の
of
泡
the
で
fallen
再
star
び見る
falling
のは
onto
ご
this
めんだ
bubble
もの
universe.
キラ先輩
Kira,
何はともあれ
anyway,
とある
if
意志が
there's
世界
anything
の泡の衰退を促していて社が確実に
accelerating the
存
death
在
of
する
this
なら
bubble universe,
私
Saw
は
doesn't
一刻も
exist.
早くそれを
I
消
need
し
to
去
kill
りたい
it.
の
If Saw does exist, I need to kill it as soon as possible.
そのことがずっと脳裏を
The thought
よぎっていても
Keeps
立っても
lingering
い
in
ら
my
れなかっ
mind
た
and got me
それで出発することにしたの
restless.
よ
So that's why I've set out.
ゼーレスー
Sele,
サナ
Susana, look,
どうやら
I'm
私
the
もあなたたちを説教できるような
Kira senpai. You're so cool.
なるほど
I see.
だから
So that's why
あ
you
の
tried
時に
to
ミステルを暗
assassinate
殺
Miss
しようと
Lin.
してたんで
You
す
mistook
ね
her for these
何しろ
described
社の使徒だと勘違い
disciple of
して
Sa.
すごく人ならざる者の気配がしてたからよう
She
さんく
couldn't
さいにも
feel
程があるわ
more inhuman. It was impossible to not suspect her.
それに宿屋の
And
店主を
weren't
脅してたじゃ
you
ない
threatening
どう見
the
ても
hotel
二人が
owner?
善良な人には見えな
You
かっ
two
たの
didn't
よ
even look like good guys after all.
キラがそんな風に思ってただなん
It
て
breaks my heart to hear you
さ
think
す
of
が
us
の
like
私
that.
でも悲しくなってし
We
まう
were
わ
just shaking a friendly questions.
そういうのを信
I
じる
wouldn't
とでも
buy it.
思ってる
私のイメージまで巻き添えになるなんて思いませんでした
My reputation suffered collateral damage.
本題に戻るなのです
Back to business.
しぐれキラ
Miss
さん
Kiara,
先ほどの話によれ
according to
ば
what you have confirmed or
私
confessed,
たちが今い
the
る
two
2つの
bubble
世
universes
界の
we're
泡
in
も
are
人為的に何
subject
らか
to
の
a
規
kind
則を
of
変えられた異
twisted
常な
rule.
その通りよ
Correct.
二つの世界の泡が空間において逆対称になってるし砂鉄の国の精神体はセントソルトスノーでの記憶を持っている
Contrast of the two
それ
bubble
に
universes,
二つの世界の融合
spiritual
どれもイレギ
being
ュラー
in
でしょ
the country of Iron Sands having memories of the Salt Snow Holy City, and the merging of the two worlds mentioned by Mistalin, they all point to the same conclusion.
しかし私たちが
But they're
今
not
話し
talking
合っ
about
て
a
いるの
proper
は
world.
こういう世界のことで
It's
はない
special
なので
space
す
like a bubble universe.
世界の泡というもともと特殊な空間では不条理もある意味では合理的なのかもしれない
Surety
なの
and
です
can be reasonable.
シュレーディンガー博士あ
I
なた
get
が
you,
話
Dr.
したいことは
Schrodinger.
わかるわ
You're trying to say
それは
that
つま
these
り
weird events
この
might
世
just
界
be
の泡が
a
もと
norm
もと
here,
持
right?
ち合わ
否定できない可能
We
性
can't
な
rule
の
out
です
that possibility.
私も初めはそれを
I
疑っ
had
てた
thought
わ
of that possibility
でも
too, but
コンペイト
the
長
elder
老は
observations
かなり長い間を一周期にして観測を
spans
行
a
っている
very
の
long period.
しかも
He had
固有
watched
世
this
界の
place
文
before
明が
civilization
ま
was
だ立て
born
直
in
さ
the
れてい
proper
た頃
world.
にそのおかげで
Thanks to him, I
私は
got
あ
to
る
know
事
his
実を
past.
知ることができた
At the
本来この座標には
coordinates, there was
一つの
once
世界
only a
の泡
bubble
しか
universe.
存在
Huh?
つまり
Which
セ
to
ント
say,
ソ
it's
ルト
not
ス
the
の
holy city in the country of
もし
Iron
くは
Sand.
砂鉄の国
One of them took shape
そのどち
only
らかが
after
その観測の後に生まれたの
世界の泡が2つ
one bubble
もしか
universe
して
turning into
もう
two.
一つの中から生えてきたとか
Was the other one born?
理解に苦しむのはそこじゃないわ
And that's
根底
not
と
the
長老は
most
もう
puzzling
一つの
part.
事実に気づいたの
Elder also found
こ
out
こ
an
は
energy
単に
level
泡
of
の
the two
数が
bubble
増えただけじゃ
universes
なく
had
て
doubled.
エネルギー量もほぼ2倍に達
つまり元の世界の泡が
It
2
means
つ
it
に
wasn't
分
an
裂したの
ordinary
では
bubble
なく
universe splitting into two.
片方の世界
It
の
was
泡
a
が
complete bubble
突
universes
如現れ
coming
た
out of nowhere.
その通りよ
You're right.
エネルギー保存の法
Weird.
則に完全
That's
に背い
completely
ていて
against the
変なのです
conservation of energy
お
principle.
かしな量
Indeed,
子の海でも
even
そんな現
the
象が
bizarre
自
sea
然に
of
発生
quanta
するなんて
events like this
到
are
底
hard
信じ
to
がたい
imagine.
もので
ええそれ
That's
に
right.
この現象は
And such a
さ
thing
っき
that has
話した出
happened
来事でも
one more time
一
in
度
the
発生して
story
いるの
I just told.
キラ先輩もしかして
Are
そ
you
れ
referring
は
to Star Rock
霊
found
落の
on the
星の
people
人
of
た
the
ちが
fallen
見つけ
star?
た
そうよ
According
私とニグラ
to
スがそこで見つけた資料
what
によれば
Nigoroth and I found
石
on the
炭
fallen
歴
star,
1182
Star
年以
Rock
前
was
まで
never found
星
by the
岩という
people
物質
there
を発見した
before
ことは
full
なかった
era
らしいわ
1182.
なのに使用可能な化石燃料
I'm
が
back.
そこを尽き
Welcome
そうになったその年にタイミングよくその鉱物が大量に発見され
In
た
just that year, when their fossil fuels about to run out, this mineral was found underground and in a large quantity.
はあ偶然に
That's
して
too
は
much
で
of
き
a
るんだよね
coincidence.
それにその物質にはたくさん
And
の
the
エネル
mineral's
ギーが
packed with
含まれてい
energy.
る
I see another
なるほど
example of energy
エ
coming
ネ
out
ル
of
ギーを
nowhere.
無
待って
Wait,
その話大体
I
分
think
か
I
った
get you now.
霊落の星で
For the fallen
エネ
star
ルギー
and
として
the
使える怪し
suspicious
い
new
鉱石が
material
発見された
was
でも
discovered,
そ
and
の
very
星は
soon
そ
the
れによ
planet
る大
was
爆発で破壊
destroyed,
された
and the explosion caused by this material.
ここの場合だと一つし
For
か
the black
存
and
在
white
しなか
bubble
った
universe,
世界の泡が2つに
one
なってい
became
て
two,
原因
and
不明の融合
merging
が起こって
started
い
to
る
happen for
この
unknown
ままだ
reasons.
と同じよう
Looking
に
like
滅亡の運命から逃れられない
destruction can also be expected.
要するに両者
You're
はす
saying
ご
that
く
the
似てる
two
って
are
言いたいんだ
likely
ね
in a certain way.
突然の増殖は必然の破滅へと導か
From a
れ
sudden
る
multiplication of a
となる
certain
とシュ
destruction.
ガーズにシャと呼ばれてい
Can
る
we
存
say
在
if
は
Saw does
確
really
実
exist
に
in
世
these
界
bubble
の泡に影
universes?
響を及ぼしています
Are under the
つまり
influences?
エネルギーの流れが
And the
その
following
中
of
に
the
ある
energy might be
規
the
則な
rules,
の
方法はともかく
but rules are
世界を
not.
丸ごと破壊でき
Making a
る
bomb
爆弾を
enough to
作る
destroy a world
あるいは
created
真
by a new
新し
bubble
い世界
universes
の泡を
requires
作る
massive energy.
これほどのエネルギー
Energy
量
of
とな
that
る
level
と
can
部
easily
下を経た律
be
者が個体として放てる最大出力
surpass the
を
maximum
は
power
るか
of
に上
most
回っているなのです
metamorphosis, Hersher inevitables. So this thing is powerful